Peace, peace, peace. Peace, love, and light to all American Aborigines. This is your brother, Aboriginal Power. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your grand rising. We are into another year. Hopefully you left all the bullshit behind in 2022. It's nothing but prosperity, elevation, and progression in 2023. Mobile and organizing the information. I want to say peace and blessings. This is the first live stream of 2023. Let's go.
Yeah. Alright, man, all I'm saying is, nigga, you always got something to say. It's like you don't shut up.
Blazing on the track.
A lot of niggas died 1865. Single Michael fled high, I ain't gon' let it ride. Everybody hollering black was never on your side. They do maps to tell your apps where you sleep at night. They put that white man on. Got you begging them for answers like that white man know. Had you swearing you was African, that's that white man home. Had you proud to be a savage, that's that white man's zone. And I ain't talking shit, this by definition. And being savage was our nature, y'all be non-existent. We done took your ass out when we was in them kitchens. Instead of showing you how to live and how to maintain business. White supremacy fake. Only way that shit real is if you do what they say. We the gods of the gate. So when they say they fear God, now you know what they mean.
The alleyway. Feelings from the past, yeah, you gotta pay attention. Feelings from the past, yeah, you gotta pay attention. They won't say my name, but they put it in a mention. Too much sneak dissing, yeah, we need an intervention. Right before the fall, I swear my niggas, they won't listen. Right before the fall, you took them pills, you got addicted. Right before the fall, you run your mouth, you turn to dentist. Free my niggas in the cage, know that shit get lonely. You was with me from the start, but you did me phony. Look my bitch right in the eyes, tell her she my only. Poppin' shit on Instagram, they don't even know me. Had to turn my savage up to turn me to the old me. Killers moving silent, so I gotta kill them softly. Lie better, little baby, but lie better. You playing the other side on God out. Trendsetter, no talking, I did better. They watching my moves, flying my moves. I did let up, I kept it aside. Niggas get shifty, I dead something, I'm moving around. Gotta get to it, this bread, something they want me to drown. Remember they told me I was nothing, I've been through some things. On God, baby, I can't front it. Feelings from the past, yeah, you gotta pay attention. They won't say my name, but they put it in a mention. Too much sneak dissing, yeah, we need an intervention. Right before the fall, I swear my niggas, they won't listen. Right before the fall, you took them pills, you got addicted. Right before the fall, you run your mouth, you turn to dentist. Free my niggas in the cage, know that shit get lonely. You was with me from the start, but you did me phony. Look my bitch right in the eyes, tell her she my only. Poppin' shit on Instagram, they don't even know me. Had to turn my savage up to turn me to the old me. Killers moving silent, so I gotta kill them softly. Do better, you said that you do better. These niggas playing in 50, I really got moved better. I got D's on my block, I can't play round. I position on my life, I can't play round. We gon' get it back in blood if they stay round. No, niggas off the drug and gang, and they got feelings from the past, pay attention. They only sending shots cause these niggas want attention. Won't be no RIP, hella intervention. Put threats on my name, make me turn them to a pension. Feelings from the past, yeah, you gotta pay attention. They won't say my name, but they put it in a mention. Too much sneak dissing, yeah, we need an intervention. Right before the fall, I swear my niggas, they won't listen. Right before the fall, you took them pills, you got addicted. Right before the fall, you run your mouth, you turn to dentist. Free my niggas in the cage, know that shit get lonely. You was with me from the start, but you did me phony. Look my bitch right in the eyes, tell her she my only. Poppin' shit on Instagram, they don't even know me. Had to turn my savage up to turn me to the old me. Killers moving silent, so I gotta kill them softly.
I had to really step back and look at my situation for what it was. I had to look at my life like it was a movie. I had to look at all the moving parts. That's the only way I can really understand what it was. They say love make you blind. Yeah.
I'm introverted. I don't talk to niggas cause I'm constantly serving. I got a trap on top of my bed, I got a murder. Echoes of the block, the streets wanna murder. This shit come with burdens, the streets wanna murder. Streets wanna murder. I told you that this thing of ours, it come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. Hate the city, All the shit I seen replaying in my head. Heard the streets talking, so we called them boys instead. Block wanna murder and they call when of the feds. And I pray they would, yeah. But it was right, but really, niggas were crooked.
Tap in, Aborigines. Tap in. All Aborigines tap in.
I know the streets listen when I talk. I can't abuse it. I can't abuse it. I can't abuse it. Oh no, I can't abuse it. I don't talk to niggas cause I'm constantly serving. I got a trap on top of my back. I got a murder. Head goes out the block, the streets wanna murder. This shit come with burden. I'm introverted. I don't talk to niggas cause I'm constantly serving. I got a trap on top of my back. I got a murder. Hate goes on the block, the streets wanna murder. This shit come with burdens. The streets wanna murder. Streets wanna murder. I told you that this thing of ours, it come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. This shit come with burdens. If yeah, baby, you know I get it.
Whatever it takes. It's heli. I seek no rewards. Look.
Pressures of being great. I'm tatted with scars, I feel the look from their eyes, I know they gazing from far. Overcoming my fears, I never wanted this life, been giving them pain. Know my soul been paying the price, give fuck about the ice. Really, I just give on my life, been thinking too much. Inside my head, I'm living it twice, been feeling convicted. Every time I step on this mic, my art form, it come from God. This ain't no gimmick, my nigga, the vision really is vivid. See my canvas and shiver. Every time I'm here to deliver. My ex bitch, she ain't believing, now she crying me rivers. She got a heavy heart, but ain't no time for reminiscing. Guard my energy, won't turn me to a victim. Believe in my potential, fuck what you projecting. I make you see my words, like this is a projection. I pray to God to call my soul, yes I need some protection. Ain't busted down my watch, ain't busted down my change. Got everything to lose, got everything to gain. Yeah, my soul tied to this shit. And I told the opposition that I'll die for this shit. It's you versus you. Never let this fucking world ever tell you who the fuck that you supposed to be. It's you versus you. Never let them tell you who you are. Define yourself, nigga. Focus on your dreams. It's you versus you. Never let this fucking world ever tell you who the fuck that you supposed to be. It's you versus you. Never let them tell you who you are. Define yourself, nigga. Focus on your dreams. It's you versus you. It's you versus you. In competition with myself, the hardest battle of all. And when you look inside that mirror, are you seeing your flaws? I became a man, and my dad was never involved. But all these people trying to be the same, it's hard to evolve. Gave birth to a poet. Really, I just write what I saw. And all them days alone writing, it was just me and God trying to find my purpose. I needed a sign. Many days I was lost, I was trapped in a bind. The type of fear that I felt, you can feel in your spine. It's me versus me. I knew that I was different from niggas. I talk my shit. And really, I be shitting on niggas. I'm staying humble. Yeah, I'm staying humble. Ain't busted down my watch, ain't busted down my change. Got everything to lose, got everything to gain. Yeah, my soul tied to this shit. And I told the opposition that I'll die for this shit. It's you versus you. Never let this fucking world ever tell you who the fuck that you supposed to be. It's you versus you. Never let them tell you who you are. Define yourself, nigga. Focus on your dreams. It's you versus you. Never let this fucking world ever tell you who the fuck that you supposed to be. It's you versus you. Never let them tell you who you are. Define yourself, nigga. Focus on your dreams. It's you versus you.
Don't let this fucking place define you.
It's you versus you.
At the end of the day, you gotta look at it. Who are
It's
you?
you versus you.
What do you do this for? They're always gonna tell you what you're supposed to do, but at the end of the day, walking God's plan.
Suave on the track.
Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hit the like button. Thumb up the video. Show brother Original Power. Shout out to everybody.
Coco, this your season right
Keep
now.
going for the media.
They won't see me. They won't let me
I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. Yeah. I won't let them they won't see me. Yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. Yeah. I can't let them they won't see me. Yeah. I put attention, all of my blood, all of my veins. They started with perky, now that hair right up his veins. You started with serving, now them drugs drove you insane. Started with dealing, I grew up with killers, they taught me the game. I got some niggas that die behind, and that shit won't never the same. I know some niggas that lie behind, and that bullet had his name. Ain't no reason to cry about, cause that shit won't never change. MTF the 4th and P, my niggas can't get out the game. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. Yeah. I won't let them they won't see me. Yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. Yeah. I can't let them they won't see me. Yeah.
Lost see, I glossed to we shit ain't been the same. Heard the ops talking to the feds, giving names. Who gon' feed my family if they take me out the game? Keep one in the head and one eye open, that ain't change. I'm quick to catch a body. When I shoot, he shoot. I know bro shooting right beside me. Them hollow tips go through the wall and then they hit his body.
Peace and love to all the American Aborigines that's in the building this grand rising. Can I get a fire emoji dropped in the chat from each and every one of you guys? If y'all can hear me loud and clear, I want to say peace and blessings. Grand rising. This is the Wake and Bake Show. This is the first Wake and Bake Show of 2023. So I'm going to do the honors of lighting this backwood up right now. I want everybody in the chat to drop your city and drop your state in the chat and let me know, what are you smoking on this grand rising on the first Wake and Bake Show of 2023. Also, this is the first live stream where we're gonna take on some smoke. Who wants some smoke the first day of 2023? Who wants smoke with the Aborigines, nigga? Who wants some smoke with the Aborigines? Y'all like them woods up? Let me light my wood up. Some flavor. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We in the game now, coach. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Shout out to all y'all for your hard work and shit that y'all put in last year. Hey, this ain't Big Dog Philly OG channel. Shout out to Big Dog Philly OG. The Wake and Bake is Aboriginal Power's brand. A lot of the other Aboriginals use the Wake and Bake for their titles, which, you know, I allow. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters that do use the Wake and Bake. But that's my thing. You know, it's copywritten and trademark. The Wake and Bake Show is officially Big Aboriginal Power shit. So shout out to everybody in the building, man. What up with it, man? Make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother Big Dog Philly OG, by the way, man. One of the realest niggas out here. I wouldn't allow nobody else to use my motherfucking title except for Big Dog. Because when he do it justice. He allows everybody on this panel. He plays y'all music. He let y'all build. That's what the Wake and Bake Show is for. So shout out to everybody in the building, man. Hey, I don't see y'all dropping them cities. I don't see y'all dropping them cities in the building. Y'all supposed to be dropping y'all city in the building. Let me see what's going on. Let me shout out to everybody in the building before we start looking at these cities and seeing what everybody's smoking on this grand rising. All right, so before we get into that, let me shout out to Lions and Wolves, Big Dog Philly OG, Ghetto Child Clinic. Hold on one second. Yeah, Ghetto Child Clinic, Joshua Stewart, True Food, Big Dog Philly OG, Rashad TSL, Sharon Williams, shout out to you, Anthony Lowe, Ron Love. Who else we got in the building, man? Who else we got? D3D, Bronze Flat Power, Matrix Glitch, Darius Matthews, Shy Alpha, India Goddess, Matrix Glitch, Divine's Clan, Smoke Signal. Who else? Who else do we got in here? Who else? She's Yanetta Ya. Who else we got? Sago City, Stephanie Birkin, Black Wolf. We got a few people in here. Shout out to MT Souls in the building. MT Soul in the building. Shout out to Gregory Smith in the building. Son of California. Eric Grancel. Rob Noxious. Who else we got in the building this Grand Rising? Chief Serpentine. Shout out to Chief Serpentine. Gary Carter in the building. Gary Carter is in the building. Gary Carter is in the building. So yeah, like I said, man, I want y'all to drop your cities and your states in the chat. Let's see what we got. We got LA in the building, Georgia in the building, New Orleans in the building. New Orleans in the building. Who else we got? Colorado in the building, Green Bay in the building, California in the building, St. Louis in the building. Who else we got in here? Miami, Dade County, Miami in the building. Elm City. He said he's smoking on some truffles. Shout out to my brother on the truffles. Shout out to Albo the God in the building. Albo the God, what's going on? Man, it's going to be a beautiful year for us this year. This is going to be one of them years we can really indulge in and gather a lot of thoughts. Shout out to Tiffany Lace. Good to see you in here, sis. Tapping in from LA. What you smoking on this Grand Rising, Tiffany? If you indulge in such activities. What are you smoking on? True. What you smoking on this Grand Rising, man? I know you out there from Oakland to Chicago, man. What's up with it, man? What you smoking on this Grand Rising? Shout out to my brother 111 Truth Searcher. If y'all not subscribed to my brother 111 Truth Searcher, then go subscribe. Hey, Rob Noxious, your ass is not in Antarctica, bro. Your ass is not. Your ass is in Gibbon Land. You ever heard of Gibbon Land? It's a whole island full of monkeys. Half of them are white apes, and they're shaved, and they got huge lips, and they're very obnoxious, and they make noises all the time. Rob, are you sure you don't come from the Gibbons Island? Are you a Gibbons monkey? I'm just asking the question. Now, no Reggie, that's for sure. That's what Tiffany said. Like smoking on some flawless tickle butter. All right, that's what's up. Everybody smoking good. I'm looking at a penguin, motherfucker. You funny as hell, Rob. Hey, you know what's funny is when you never seen a Negro play a penguin in a movie, but when you have seen a person play a movie, it was a little short white guy. He kind of looks exactly like the penguin in the old Batman. You remember the old Batman movie with the penguin in it? I just think all white people used to act like it, low key, in their own homes. They act like the penguin from Batman. Big Dog Philly OG. See you on the OG Cushy Kush. Listen, man. I don't even know where to start with this build today because it's a free smoke build. So I'm gonna start off by putting the link in the chat first. Anybody that want to come on and build, bring some smoke. This is the chance you can bring the smoke. You can be the first person to bring smoke to Big Aboriginal Power this year. Who wants smoke? Danny DeVito. That's who it was. Danny DeVito. Yeah, they look ugly, motherfucker. That nigga was a penguin. That's what Rob Noxious looked like. You should dress up like a penguin for us, Rob. Rob, you could be our own personal court jester. Like every show, we have like a character on, and we have you dress up like that character, Rob. Would you be willing to do that for the Aboriginal community? Would you like to be our court jester? Smoke signal. Rob Noxious said he won't smoke with you, bro. On some scholarly shit. Smoke signal. What you gonna do? The link is in the chat too, by the way. Yeah, hey Rob, man, listen. You can be officially the Aboriginal mascot / jester. You understand? I think that'll be a good look for you. You know what I'm saying? I think people will start respecting you as more as a jester or some type of mascot instead of a scholarly guy. So yeah, man. Hey, more lies, more truth. How about you hit the link? If you don't hit the link, you go into timeout. Hit the link, more lies. You can have a one-on-one with Big Aboriginal Power right now. Don't be a chatty patty wimp or a sissy Come speak like a man on a panel, one-on-one. You can have these conversations with Big Aboriginal Power. If not, then you're going in timeout. See, that's what happened to little kids that can't have a conversation with grown folks. You want to act out, you're going in the corner. You're going to put your nose in the corner. Okay? And I don't want to have to put you guys' nose in the corner. I want you to be okay. I want you guys to be okay. Make sure y'all support the channel. Let's see who's going to be the first people to support the channel in 2023. Shout out to More Lies, More Truth. He says, support the channel and hit that cash out. That's what More Lies and More Truth said. Shout out to Swindle Hoodwink. What's going on, Swindle?
This is More Truth, More Lies. So it's my real name, Swindle. So I asked you the last time I was in here, can you show documentation that you're Aboriginal to this country or to this land, like you say?
Yeah, absolutely. We got tons of bills on that. Hey, are you the guy that called in not too long ago on the phone call?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I thought you was a white man. I apologize for calling you a honky. I thought
I'm white as can be.
Are you white?
Yeah, I'm heavily tattooed, if you want to call me colored. I'm artificially colored.
Artificially colored. Why do you have a black guy or a so-called Negro as your emblem, as your picture, as your avatar?
Because he's making fun of the Moors.
Oh, he's making fun of the Moors. Oh, okay. So you are white,
or
man.
the so-called Moors.
The so-called Moors, right? The so-called Moors. Who are the Moors to you? Just for clarity, who are the Moors?
They have died out back in their empire died out back in the late 1400s. They were Egyptian, Arabic, and what was the other one? I can't think offhand. But they weren't black. The majority of them weren't blacks. Yes, there were black Moors, but the majority of them were not black.
Okay, and you said they was Egyptian,
Arabic, and I can't think of the last one. There are three different.
So Egyptians are not melanated people, and you saying Arabs are not melanated people either?
Can you? I wished I could show you, but
you can if you want to. If you're on the computer, you're more than welcome to screen share.
I'm not on my computer.
All right, no problem.
It's a majority of the people are melanated. There's some that have a lot more than others. Then there's some that just don't have any whatsoever, which would be like the albinos and stuff like that.
Okay.
But there's some people that have very little melanin. I have, for example, I possibly have a little bit of melanin in me.
Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Where are you from? What part of the country you from?
The Northeast.
The Northeast. Like Philadelphia, Boston.
In that area.
Maine. Okay, that's what's up. All right. So when did your ancestors first make their pilgrimage or flee their homeland to come to this beautiful land? When did they decide to make their way over?
Are you talking my mother's side or my father's side?
Either one. You can start with whatever side you want, and then we'll get to the next one after that.
Okay. On my father's side, it's as far back as I could find was the late 1600s, and then there's just no official documentation.
And from what place did they flee from?
That's which I do not know.
Okay, so you don't really know what country they came from before coming to America.
They could be Aboriginal to this country. As far as I know.
They could be. Okay. What about your well, you said that was your mother's side, right?
That was my father's side.
Your father's side. And your father's side is what we will call pale skinned people?
Not necessarily.
Can you explain?
My great grandmother was a Native American, or not native. Yes, a Native American from a tribe in the Nova Scotia area of Canada.
Okay. So
that doesn't make me Native American.
No, it doesn't. But I'm glad you added that in. Okay, so you really don't have too much familiarity on your father's side, and so what about your mother's side? Where they come from, and around what time they fled their homeland to come here?
They didn't flee. They came over.
Around what time, if you don't mind?
It'd be 2 generations ago.
So 2 generations ago, what did they put it, about 30, 40 years ago?
No,
60 years
longer
ago?
than. No, it was the early 1900s.
The early 1900s. And from which country did your people flee from?
My family didn't flee from any country. They came over from Italy.
Italy. And why did they leave Italy in the early 1900s?
Job opportunity.
Job opportunity. All right. Fair enough. Appreciate you for coming on. Stay around. We got some more questions for you, brother. More lies, more truth, and I'm willing to answer any questions for you as well, brother. I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
can you just show me the documentation that makes you Aboriginal to this country?
Yeah, they have overwhelming documents, and it will go state by state based off of where.
No. I'm asking you to show me your documentation that proves that you're Aboriginal to this country.
Oh, you want to see like my birth certificates, my great grandma's birth certificates, they full last names and shit like that? That what you want?
I just want some documentation to show that you're Aboriginal to this country.
I'm saying, I'm asking you what type of information. Hold on a second, guys. I just want to make sure to see what type of verification. Would you like to see what birth records, that stating their name and where they're from? What would you like? What would you like, brother?
Okay. So as I stated, on my father's side, there's nothing more.
Well, listen, you're stating it. You haven't showed anything, so we can't say that we.
Yeah, you're stating stuff too.
Right. Which I don't encourage. You don't have to believe me, right? But I'm asking you, what would you like to see for you to believe it?
Okay, if you're Aboriginal, then it would say you're Aboriginal to this country.
Yeah, absolutely. That means you should be able to go find Library of Congress records. You should be able to go to your local area from where your family is from and find vital statistic records. It also proves that. And we have those. And we also have other literature dedicated to the people in those particular areas doing surveys. It's called the Natural Aboriginal History of Tennessee. They have them in almost every state. The natural history.
Okay, have you ever heard a conservative radio host called Stacy on the Right?
Stacy on the Right. I'm probably never. No, I've never heard it. I'm not really
It's a conservative. She's a conservative black woman.
Okay.
She had a black historian on her radio show a couple of days ago. Okay. And this woman who is black stated that when the slaves were here, their firstborn were considered native to this land.
Oh yeah, not just slaves though. So as the historian elaborates, he should have also alluded that anyone born here, children that's born here, would be considered Native American, and which is why we don't often subscribe to the term Native American as the Aboriginal.
So my question to you is, am I Aboriginal to this land?
No, you're not Aboriginal, but you could be a Native American.
Why am I not Aboriginal to this land?
Because your people was not here from the beginning or earliest times.
Okay.
Hold on. Can I ask a question?
Okay, let me finish. There we go. Can you prove that your family was here from the beginning of time with documentation?
Absolutely. That's why I just told you. They have a whole book called The Natural Aboriginal History of Tennessee, and they have it for all 50 states. And it goes into the natural history, it goes into the people, it goes into the nations, it goes into other migrations from other states, if we will, that tribes and nations migrated.
Okay, you're not answering the question, my friend. I'm trying to be. I'm asking you personally. Yeah. Do you have it?
Yes, I'm telling you, I have it. I have the documentations on hand.
Okay, can you show it?
Can you what?
Can you show it?
Oh yeah, I got several bills on this where we show these documentations already.
Bills?
Yeah, whole live streams dedicated towards it. Yeah, whole live streams. Probably like 2-3 hour live stream dedicated to my lineage history and the natural Aboriginal history of the folks, indigenous people of Tennessee. So I don't just mention my people and how they're Aboriginal. I also go into other families and how they're Aboriginal as well. My mission statement is not just to prove me, because that's been done in 2015. But I noticed that a lot of other brothers are on their success path and journey, and they need various different sources and outlooks or methodology to help guide them to the truth. So that's what we provide here, sir, brother. So anything else you want to know?
Yes. So again, can you show me documentation of you being Aboriginal? That's all I want.
Yeah, no problem. I'm saying you can go to my live stream.
All right, hold on. AP, can I speak, bro?
No problem, brother. Go ahead. You got the flow, true fool.
God damn, I can't get no
All right,
time.
hold on, bro. You asked
Yeah,
me.
you got it, Yannick.
Okay,
You got it after
okay.
that, Yannick. I got you.
Okay. So you asking for documentation of us being Aboriginal, right? So let me ask you a simple question.
Yeah.
How long has the census been in the United States?
Couldn't tell you.
Couldn't tell me, huh? It's been in the United States since the, correct me if I'm wrong, 1700s, 1800s, AP? Hello?
Yeah.
No, you're absolutely correct. I think the first federal census came out in
Okay.
1790, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Now hold on real quick. Hold on, I'm at Amazon.
I believe other census was out before the federal census of 1790. There was state census that was also being done as well prior to 1790. But federal census 1790 is when they did.
Why was they done?
They were setting up political districts. They wanted to know how many senators and how many representatives.
Right, dude. Have anyone looked at the 1783 treaty between Morocco and Great Britain?
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, I have that treaty actually on hand.
Right, that's the law
What does
of the
that have
land.
to do with
That's the
anything?
law of the land pertaining to the so-called United States, right? So when you look at treaties is done with nations. So when you saying on a political scale, brother Swindle,
hello?
On a political scale.
One tell you what's funny about that is most treaties come after a nation most treaties come after a nation was defeated. I'm gonna tell you how I know is because when you look at people like the Seminoles, the people who actually fought and won against the United States government, they never signed any treaties with the United States government.
They can't sign any treaties with the United States. That'll be against the law, bro.
Hello?
We hear you, man. We hear you.
Hey,
hello?
Chi Alpha, we don't do that. We don't long live for pimps in the chat, man. We don't
Hey,
do
can I
that.
ask a question? Another question to the brother?
Yo, Yannick, yeah, I hear you, brother. Go ahead, you got the floor.
Okay, all right. So back to what I was saying, right? So the census has been out since the 1800s, right? So let me ask you a question. What does the census say now for the category for people who are from Africa?
African American.
There's African American, black, right? What were they before they were called African American and black?
It's just black, colored, and Negro.
Colored Negro, right? What were they before they were called colored Negro?
I didn't catch the last question.
They were called slaves.
What was they called before they was called Negro and colored?
As far as my research goes, it was always black, colored, Negro, or mulatto.
No, that's false. That's false.
So
that's false.
Okay. So mulatto.
Hold on.
I'm not saying it's real. I'm not saying it's fact.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Rob, obviously, he just said he don't know. So that's as far as his information goes. So
and it's not Native American or Indian or more.
Hold on. Can I speak?
Yeah, we're gonna do this one at a time. I know y'all anxious to get into the conversation, but I just want the people to be able to hear y'all because this is gonna
I'm gonna have some decorum, bro. I just want to.
More was not on the census. I'll tell you that right now.
Hold on. Can I say something right quick, bro?
Hold on, fool. Let the brother Yannick get it in.
My bad.
Okay.
All right.
Negro came from the Spanish. The word Negro came in the 1500s through the Spanish Inquisition. Those was Moors too. See, we got to look at stuff in a political realm. We looking at stuff as how is it modern. We got to go back and look at stuff how nations was built, what empire, and then we can find out the identity of the people, right? If you look at the annexation of Texas in the 1835 to 1846, they was talking about Palestine Moors over there. They was talking about like when you say the Cherokee Nation, the Cherokee never called themselves Indian. They from the Haudenosaunee. I'm part of that. I'm part of that tribe, so I know about how over linguistics, language they manipulated. Right, Native American came in 1960, so we can't be Native American.
Yeah, the Cherokee is a misnomer name that came
Right.
afterwards.
It's Ani
We know
Will.
that they call themselves the Anasazi,
Right, in the honey.
Waia, or you got other tribes that was
Yeah,
already
because Seminole. You said Seminole, bro, because Seminole goes back to runaway slave. That's what Seminole means.
It goes back to maroon.
Yeah, but it means
not
runaway
only does
slave.
it mean runaway, it goes not to slave. A lot of people like to add it on slave, but the word
no, because the slavery we know about with the so-called black man and African American today is not the same slavery.
It just means runaway. So
yeah, but it's not the same.
When you get into it, what were they running away from? We have to get into the history of the Seminoles or the Shimonos people. What culture was they practicing? How was they attired? Did they look like any other nations in the area? So when you get into each tribe and you get into their history, their cultural practices, you really have to zone in to whatever tribe. Don't make it a general, because you will lump them all together. When you look at them,
what I'm saying, bro, what I'm saying is they never called themselves Seminole.
Okay, I agree.
That's my argument. They never called themselves that. It was placed on them for a reason.
I can take it a step farther. None of the terms that we use to identify ourselves, and I mean no term.
No, I'm saying when we sign treaties, bro. Hold on, listen to me. When we sign treaties, we signed as Moors. We didn't sign as anything else. All nations came through us. That's why Obama.
I'm not gonna say all that, but
no, that's a fact. That's a fact because we can trace it back.
Not a fact.
We can trace it back, brother.
I don't want to do it to you because I rock with the Moors and
I'm gonna show you.
The peace and friendship treaty you talking about?
Man, we talking about treaties before the peace and friendship, bro. We talking about treaties before the friendship.
Hold on, words. I'm gonna let you get it in. Mute up.
Hold on. Let me clarify my stance.
I got you, Yannick. Hold on just a second. When we start dealing with treaties.
Okay, I'm going all the way back. I'm going all the way back to the 1600s.
Hold on. Let me get what I'm trying to say out so you can understand. All right. So when we start dealing with treaties and we're dealing with contracts, we're dealing with rules and regulations that the nation's people wanted done and how they didn't want shit done. When we get to treaties pertaining to our people, allegedly, none of the treaties has been respected. You don't have any beneficiaries of the treaties, and none of these treaties have did anything positive for any of your people. You can use a treaty to stop getting your heads blown off by public servants. You can use it. The treaties are not being used for you being falsely incriminated and incarcerated.
Hey, brother, can I speak?
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna let you speak, of course.
Okay. The Treaty of 1783. You got the Treaty of Paris in 1763, right? Between Great Britain. Those was Moors too. The French was Moors too. The Portuguese.
Hold on, you got
Let me clarify my stance, bro.
Please.
I'm just clarifying my stance where I'm coming from, so we can be on the same page. What I'm saying is, when you look at the treaties, right?
No, listen, I'm with you on all these treaties. The Britons, blacks,
hold on.
I'm with you
on all. What I'm saying is,
I just asked you a simple question, though, brother. What
I didn't hear you. What's the question?
That these treaties have done to benefit your people in the areas where those treaties were signed to? What have they done for our people? Because in the midst of those treaties, you have been misclassified and reclassified several different terms and been put at the bottom of the ship with the boot or the oppressor on your neck. What have these treaties done?
Hold on. Can I speak? Can I speak on that?
Yeah, I just want you to answer that
So
question.
what I'm saying is, bro, the only way you can have treaty protection is when you calling yourself by that name of that treaty. Okay, so for instance, I'm a Moor. It speaks about Moors and from 1500s. It goes all the way back to 1100s, all the way to present day. But hold on, let me speak.
Hold on, Yannick. Hold on, Yannick. I just want to make sure everybody stay muted. Everybody will get a chance to dialogue. I just want the brother to be able to get what he want to say out because I asked him a very, very particular question.
And I gotta explain it.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. Calm down. I got you. I'm asking a very critical question, so I want everybody to stay muted while this brother explain or answer the question that I asked. You understand? It's just a simple question pertaining to the treaties which was brought up by him. I just want what have these treaties done to benefit our people or the peoples in the area from which these treaties were signed at? What benefits do we get of the treaties and have we seen from these treaties? That's it. Go ahead, brother Yannick. You can unmute yourself. Everybody stay muted.
It did a lot, bro, and I'm gonna explain my position just a second. What I'm saying is, right, when we as a people, not an individual, see what Moors get and everybody get this thing at is trying to do it as an individual. You can't do it as an individual. You got to do it as a collective nation of people, meaning that the 1763 treaty, right? United States wasn't even formed, right? So the 1906 treaty, which is called the Treaty of Algiers, United States is supposed to pay us 2% on all goods that's brought into the ports, 2% on real estate that's been sold on our land because United States don't own land. That's why. Hold on,
because I don't want you going on this long rant, and I understand that. And you
can
just
I interject with all this treaty stuff? I'm just trying to make a quick statement.
Hold on, Swindle. I got you. I'll come back to you in a sec. I got you.
I still got to get that Swindle. I'm just sorry.
I got you. I just want to make sure because I'm not hearing my question being answered. You talking about we supposed to get 2%? Why haven't we received these if these treaties is the way to go? Why have my people not benefited? Especially from 2% of economic import from the all ports. 2%, we should be at the highest seat of the economic playing field. We're at the lowest. We don't have transgenerational wealth. That particular 2% profit from all people of our lands will automatically put us in transgenerational wealth. And we don't see that. So I just want the question. I mean, go ahead, brother Yannick. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds to answer the question.
Can I please rebut him after he's done Aboriginal
Hold on.
Everybody will get a chance. I don't have to ask me.
The Sundre Moores case right here.
Everybody will get a
chance. The
chance.
Sundre Moores case, 1790, right here on this land. These brothers was put into slavery, right? And they got freed. Why? Under that treaty, bro. I'm gonna give you another case. Okay, we all familiar with the Dred Scott case, right? Why nobody want to identify with that case? It says African American, Negro, colored, black cannot be a citizen of the United States. So how the fuck y'all gonna say, oh, we part of the United States? We not part and parcel to any United States, bro. We was already here before United States was already fucking invented. Look at Title 22, Section 2, 141 through 143. It says United States in Morocco. It don't say United States in America. It says United States in Morocco.
Everything you name it, I got it right now.
So we got to be put it in proper context.
Hold on, brother, because you're just going on. I'm mute you respectfully. You didn't answer my question, so I'm gonna move on. I don't think you even understand what my question is, so I'm gonna move on.
AP.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I think the brother
I'm just rebutting.
Yeah, I got your root word on your rebuttal real quick. I think the brother with the treaty question that you asked him, I think he's just in denial, and he don't want to admit them treaties fake as a motherfucker, and he all up
They're
under this
not
more.
fake. That's international law. What are you talking about? I used it today.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Yannick.
What are you talking about?
Yannick.
Yanni, he ain't real. He ain't cut you
Hey,
off.
hold on. I'm not about to do this with y'all niggas. Just keep your mics muted, please. Because I'm not about to have a shit show. It's gonna be a very articulate show today. Okay, Yannick, please show some decorum. This brother is responding to you, and if he say something that you don't agree, you don't have to immediately unmute yourself to insert. Save your thoughts and gather them articulate for your rebuttals response later. And I want everybody to take that in heed as we strive with this conversation. All right, go ahead, brother. Smoke Signal.
Yeah, I just want to say, man, in my perspective, and I don't do no lot of studying. I just go by, my common sense, bro. And common sense would dictate them treaties fake as a motherfucker. I don't give a damn what nobody say. But look, I'm gonna save my energy for the goofy niggas, bro. I don't really want to box no more today. But yeah, go ahead. I'm falling back.
Can I answer that question right quick, bro? Hold on.
Hold on, Yannick. It's a lot of people on the panel. Please.
Oh, my bad, bro. I apologize.
It's all good. And listen, I'm do it too, bro. I do it too. I'm not even going to just single you out. I do it too, bro. I cut people off too, bro. I got a bad fucking habit of cutting people off too, bro. Like on some real shit. I really do. I got to cut the shit out too. So I'm working with this myself too, brother. So we both in the same boat today. All right. I'm gonna move on to root words, and then we got my brother 111 Truth on the panel. We got Chi Alpha. We got a couple of brothers on here. Go ahead, brother root words. You got the panel. Try not to ask questions, and if you ask the question, immediately mute yourself to get the answer. Do not prolong the question. All right. So if you do ask the question,
yes. See, I like as much as I want
to. Go ahead, brother. You got it.
My fault. I thought you was done, bro. I want to talk, but I like what they were saying. The brother was talking about this treaty shit. Then the one brother was talking about the treaty shit is fake. I need to see some evidence on both of y'all's parts. I digress on that. Thank you, Ad Power. Then I'll get back to whatever I'll talk about down the road.
Root words, the moderator. You see what I'm saying? He added in context, so that's a good conversation. So I'm gonna let my brother Yannick respectfully get to the rebuttal for what Smoke Signal said, since it was dedicated towards his talking points. Yannick, I'm gonna let you get it in. D3D, what's going on, sis? We see you in here.
Thank you, brother. The brother that asked that question, great question. I'm gonna give you reference, which is case law, which is using international court, which is the Supreme Court ruled on this case right here on this land. Sundre Moors, look up that Sundre Moors,
Sundre Moors Act, y'all. Moderators, put that link to the Sundre Moors Act in the chat so viewers can look at that as we continue.
1790.
During the same time as the census, y'all. Keep that in mind. And that's funny you just said 1790s Sundre Moors Act, because you also have the 1790s federal census being also executed as well.
That's why they did that, bro, because of the Sundre Moors Act. They had to counteract more of us not knowing who we are. You got to understand what happened. Okay, 1621. What happened? They gave us our story at 1619. Say we came off a boat, right? 1621. They had to change the identity of our people, the nationals on the land, because history and law goes hand in hand, bro. You can't separate the two. Why? Because if a case happens, it has to be documented for reference in later time. That's facts, bro. Y'all can't get around that. So what I'm saying is, this is proven fact.
I will accept
history and law goes hand in hand. So I'm giving you case law, and then I'm giving you the law right now. I'm giving you the law right now that the United States operate under right now. Title 22.
You have to let somebody challenging it, babe. If you said it can't be challenged.
Hold on, Rule. I got it. No, I actually accept that Sundre Moors Act along with the reference to the case law as a source for this particular topic of debate. Okay, we'll allow that. All right. So
I'll give you another source, brother. I'm giving you another source. Hold on,
just a second. Hold on, just a second. I'm gonna say, if anybody wants to rebuttal that, now's your chance to do so. So root words, I believe you want to rebuttal. I'm gonna allow you to get 60 seconds to rebuttal what he said about the Sundre Moors Act with a source to back up what you're saying. So let's go.
All right, can you share my screen? No.
It is now showing.
All right, now I'm just gonna go to the country of Morocco first. 30 seconds. All I need is 30 seconds. I don't need that long. Morocco wasn't made until 1956, 1912. So all this stuff he talking about Morocco back in 1700s, tell him to throw that shit in the garbage until he could prove Morocco was around in the 1600s and shit. Because you need an establishment or you need to get your independence through your constitution. But now let's get to America. He talking about the Moore Sundry Act in 1790. South Carolina wasn't even a state then. Morocco wasn't even a state then. Now ask him to rebut that. I digress.
Get him. Very,
Everybody,
very
hold on.
That's
Hold
easy.
on.
That's easy. That's easy.
Everybody
That's easy.
everybody remain muted. I'm going to give my brother. That's some good shit right there. Okay, so let me make sure I got your point right. The Sundry Moors Act doesn't apply because South Carolina wasn't a state.
No, he's see
Hold
what
on,
I'm saying?
not too Yannick. I'm asking root words. I'm asking the brother who presented this information. My bad. I'm gonna let you rebuttal though.
Yes, I'm saying that there was no such thing as the South Carolina representative in 1790 because America just became a country, and people got to look up what we call I got it right here. When you call a list of Americans, see, he ain't trying to show that in 1700s America wasn't even United States. It was the Congress of the Confederation and the Continental Congress. See, that's when everybody was in there. I ain't cut him off.
I ain't talk, bro. I ain't say nothing.
Seconds.
Hey, root words. There was no such thing. Root words. Just for clarity, as a moderator on the panel, I believe South Carolina became a state in 1768. So the Moordry, the Moore.
Thank you, brother. I was going to body him with that. I was going to body him.
Hold on. The Moore Sundry Act
right here.
Still be in effect.
Here it is right here. The capital of South Carolina became a capital of a state. Okay, in 1786. Now,
no, it says right there. It says 1776. South Carolina statehood.
I need 30 seconds. 30 seconds. A state is
Hold
a
on.
state without a capital.
Go ahead. Everybody stay muted while root words get into this. I'm moderating.
Him,
no, I'm nobody else to
Morocco
answer.
Where is Morocco in this Sundry Act he's talking about with Muhammad bin Abdullah? Because there was no such thing as Morocco back then. And South Carolina, to them, just became a state 3 years ago. I digress.
Hey, bro, can I rebuttal?
I digress.
Yeah, hold on, Yannick. Hold on, Yannick. I will allow you for the rebuttal, but I'm moderating here, so I got to make sure that we add in clarity.
Okay, Keith in the back too.
To some of these things that we added on. Now, what I'm about to present right here. Now, we got to deal with the state of South Carolina became a state in 17.
It was a colony, bro. It was a colony. It was the 13 colonies that made a United States.
This is the emblem of South Carolina, right? And if you notice the hat with the crescent moon on the flag, which still is the symbol of South Carolina today. So this is in 1776.
And that's in Latin.
Right. So the Sundry Act was in 1790.
Where is Morocco at then, my brother?
Listen, let me explain. Okay, Maghreb al-Aqsa, meaning Morocco or the West. Hold on, bro. Let me speak, bro. Hold on. Let me speak.
Hold on, Yannick. I got you. Everybody keep their mics muted. This is Yannick's rebuttal to the whole conversation. Let's get it. Go ahead, Yannick. You got the floor.
Okay, the Egyptians called this land Amaru, A-M-A-R-U, Amaru. The Arabic name for this country is Maghreb al-Aqsa, meaning Morocco of the West. Latin, Al-Moroccan. Spanish, Al-Moriscos. English, America. It's called Ab-Block, bro. You got to study linguistics, bro, to get this stuff. It's called Ab-Block. They use Ab-Block, homonym shift. Just the way they did Hindu to India. That's the same way they did America, which is Morocco. That's why when I gave you reference, bro, in Title 22, Section 2, 141 through 143, when you're talking about treaty, bro, and another reference, what you said about the South Carolina, the 1783 treaty, it outlines what is United States and where is United States, bro. So that daggers you right there, bro. That daggers you right there. South Carolina is a colony, not a state. It's part of the 13 colonies,
where
bro.
the fuck is Morocco? Pull your screen up and show me Morocco
Morocco
with
is
that
the
constitution,
land,
with
bro.
this treaty I
United
showed.
States
You
is the
said,
corporate.
sir, give me 30 seconds. Tell me when
Bro,
you're done so I can just get 30
who's
seconds.
moderating? I mean, who's
hold on, Yannick. Hold on. He's rebutting you again. Now you got 60 seconds, Rook. When you get done, mute
I
up.
don't even
And
need
Yannick
that
got
long. All
60.
I'm saying is you prove. See, I can't go against what you prove, Aboriginal power, like slow down root words. South Carolina was around. You check me on that. See how easy for me to say, hey, you're right. Now we got to put Morocco somewhere in, and he's not doing it.
Morocco. Yes, I am. I'm finna. I just did it, bro. Look,
let him talk. Let him talk.
I'm going through
Pull your
linguistics,
screen
bro.
up and show us the source of Morocco in 1700s.
Bro,
Hold
I
on,
can't
Rook.
pull my screen up. I'm on the phone,
Let him
bro.
get his rebuttal in. Let him get his rebuttal in. Then after this rebuttal, we're gonna move on with the conversation. So go ahead.
Hey, the brother that's controlling the computer. Type this in right quick. I'm gonna give you all the language, all the names of different languages we use for the land, and then I'm gonna give you a reference in law supporting my claim that this is Morocco. Okay. So I want you to pull up.
No, I want you to prove it.
No, I'm saying I'm on a cell phone, bro. I can't.
Let me look up where Morocco was at 1760 with this Sandry Act.
I'm finna give you the title. Pull up Title 22.
No, give me the location.
That is the location. It got latitude, longitude, or coordinates on there, bro. What are you talking about? Of the land, which is called America
the
today.
Sundry Act, bro. The Sundry Act says it was between South Carolina and the Moors. Aboriginal power said, look, root words, South Carolina was around. Now you got to prove that the Moors was around back then. Where was they at?
Bruh, this land is Morocco. That's my claim. The land
South
we
Carolina, the treaty is with South Carolina and Morocco. So South Carolina was on this land. South Carolina was on this land. I'm asking you, where was Morocco at?
This is the land called Morocco.
I know where Morocco is at. You don't know.
Bro, listen to me, bro. Listen to me. Hear me out. What I'm saying is, what's the name of the country that you live in today?
Ohio.
America.
That's not a country, bro. That's not a country. That's a nation.
No. Listen. The country that he lived. Well, actually, he's
what's the
correct.
name of the land that you live on today?
Hold on. Just to moderate. A state technically is a country. A country has a governor.
No, that's not correct, bro.
It has constitution.
I have my constitution.
Ordinance. So it technically is a East state.
Bro, Ohio wasn't even around back then. What I'm asking, what's the name before United States came over here?
Morocco wasn't around back then, sir.
Yes, it was, bro.
Where?
He's talking about
if Ohio wasn't around, and I'm agreeing with you. My state of Ohio wasn't around.
Hold on. Everybody got to mute up. Because y'all talking over each other.
Can I please talk, bro? Because I ain't cut him off, man. I let him explain himself.
Go ahead.
And he don't want to accept my sources. What I'm saying is, bro, all you got to do is pull up the name Maghrib al-Aqsa. Maghrib al-Aqsa.
Amru. All right, go ahead, brother. Yanni, you got 30 seconds, and I'm gonna move on with the conversation. Go ahead, 30 seconds.
Okay.
Please just let me rebut him when he's done, bro. 30
hold
seconds.
on, bro. Hold on. Aboriginal power. All I need you to pull up right now is Title 22, Section 2, 141 through 143. I said before, history and law goes hand in hand. So when I say this is Morocco, it's going to say United States in Morocco. When you talking about a preposition of phrase called United States of America. That's a preposition of phrase. It doesn't exist.
Slow down, Yannick. Slow down. Section what?
What about the Sundry Act?
Hold on,
bro. This is a source. This is a
source. Shut the hell up now. I'm trying to get this source down. And y'all all scatterbrained and frantic.
Hey, bro,
slow down, Yannick. Slow down just a second for me, brother. Just for a second. You said Title 22, Section what?
2, 141 through 143. And it's going to let you know exactly where Morocco is at. Because this is before 1956, bruh.
Okay, let's pull this up. All right, I'm about to pull it up on it. Everybody stay muted. Everybody stay muted. Hey, can y'all mute y'all mic? Somebody got bad feedback. I don't want to have to boot y'all niggas off the panel.
Can you read that too, bruh?
I'm going to put it big enough for you to read it, motherfucker. That's good enough for you?
Okay, you see what that says? August 1st, 1956, repeal section 141 through 143, effective upon date, which state president determined to be appropriate for relinquishment of jurisdiction of the United States in Morocco.
Yeah, exactly.
In Morocco.
The country of Morocco and Africa. What are you talking about?
No. Go Google right now when Morocco then. Hold on. Go Google right now when Morocco over there became. Bruh, go pull up the source.
Hold on. Somebody just had a rebuttal for that. I'm allowed.
No, click it, bro. Click on it.
Hold on, brother. Calm down.
Hey, Ad Power, we're talking
hold
about.
on, Root. We're trying to get some clarity. He's saying Morocco, and it says 1956.
No, I'm saying in 1906. You got to click on the source, bro. Click on that source, and then read it.
What about
That's what I'm saying.
Well, okay, let's click on it. Okay.
It's going to say 1906, bro. 50 years before, whatever y'all talking about.
Can you tell me where that say that at? Can you find 1906 on here for me, brother?
Did you click the source?
I'm on it. Yeah, can you see it? Hold on, yes, you should still be seeing it on the damn screen, sir.
Okay, it should have 3 pages. It should have 3 pages long on it. It should be 3 pages on it.
No, this ain't 3 pages. Let me see. No, ain't no.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, you got to click on the actual. You got to click on the actual document. You see it at the top. Now click on it. It's going to bring the page. It's going to bring 143 up. 141 through 143, and 141 through 143 talking about in 1906. They had to repeal it, bro, because Morocco became Morocco the kingdom over there in 1956. But that was 4 months after this document was passed, bro.
Let me see.
Where was Morocco before that? Put a location to it. Here, because there's 50 states, Canada, Mexico, and there's over 20.
Morocco is an empire. It stretches, bro. It stretches all the way across.
You should let me rebut
Morocco
this shit. That's not fair, bro.
is
I can't
Africa.
pull up my screen and rebut my information.
This is Africa, you crazy. This is Northwest Africa, bro.
Okay, so now we're going really crazy. Hold on, let me take some more mushrooms. Hold on.
I just want to rebut this shit and move on because all y'all's information except for Ad Powers is garbage, man.
Bro, what does Northgate mean?
The Empire was connected to the Continental Congress, and the United States of America was for the Europeans. Y'all don't even know how to talk this shit, but I'm not allowed to give my information. This nigga plainly brought up the Sundry Act.
Bro,
the Sundry Act
1783
in 1700s.
Look at the Treaty of 1783, bro, between Britain and Morocco.
Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Respectfully, hold on. Let me get back to it. Real words, you literally got 60 seconds to get it in, bro. Then we're gonna move on. But let my brother 111 True Searcher get it in. Go ahead, Real words. You got the flow. Everybody keep their mic muted, man. Keep your shit muted, please.
Show my screen real quick. Like it's like I don't mean to be rude.
Yeah, it's on the screen. You on the screen right now,
is off. I'm saying everybody is off. Here's the proof right here. When you talk about goddamn shit, the Peace and Friendship Treaty, it was between the Micmacs. That's the first Peace and Friendship Treaty. If anybody, but people don't even know the Micmac is like A1 was saying, it's surnames. The Mic and the Max, you stupid mother. Hey, y'all quit telling everybody this false ass information, y'all. These tribes was empires around here. So now I'm taking the Peace and Friendship Treaty to the Micmacs. I'm turning the Micmac over to a fucking European name, like A1 was saying that this fucking language was English. and ain't nobody gonna
Who
go at
said
my
anything
information.
about an peace and friendship treaty,
Hold
bro?
on, I ain't cut you off. I ain't cut you off yet.
I
Now
said,
my
who
brother
said
talk
anything
about
about a
Dred
peace and
Scott.
friendship treaty, bro? I gave you the treaty of
Now my see, you
1783.
cutting me off. There you go. See what I'm saying? I'm putting everything over here. See, when you talk about Scotland, Scotland was made in the 1700s. The Dred Scott, he was over here in all these American lands called Scotland. I'm bringing the shit back home. None of that shit over there. But hold on, I'm still going on a little bit. When you talk about Morocco, it was made in 1956. That's why he brought up that bullshit. It wasn't even around then. And then the Sundry Act he talking about. Aboriginal power proved I was wrong, and I admit it. South Carolina was a state, but y'all can't put Morocco to nowhere except for the Continental Congress. The Continental Congress up here. See, nobody want to talk about that we had a fucking
Okay,
united
okay,
Continental
okay.
Congress around here. This is the second continent. See, that's
That's
what
the
you call the
anti. That's
Morocco
the
Empire or
anti-federal.
Indian
That's the
United for the
anti-federal.
Aboriginal land.
That's
Hey,
the
brother. Hey,
anti-federal.
brother.
Huh?
Hey, brother. You said Morocco happened in
Oh, I give you 30 more
1956.
seconds. When they say
So
Moors,
I'm just
when
asking
they
a
say
question. A
Moors,
quick
you're
question.
talking about the whole continent of America. And when you're talking about the Europeans, you're talking about these 13 colonies that we gave them power to. We had the rest of the continent because
Why
the
would you
times and
give
dates
power to
aligned
these
us
people?
that I digress though. I digress though.
Bro.
Thank you for letting me
Hey,
share
no, no,
that
no,
just
no,
so
no. Listen,
everybody
hold
can
on,
understand where my
Bro,
hold
ideology
on,
you
hold on,
100% wrong, bro.
hold on. This ain't Man,
Yeah. Someone needs to fact check.
it's finito. Now, brother, 111 True Searcher. We gonna get to everybody else that's on the panel too, man. We got True Food, Smoke Signal, Kid Grebo on here as well. What's going on, 111 Truth?
Shit, not much, man. I really came up here for the Nova Scotia guy, but it looked like he left.
Yeah, he gone.
But as far as what they talking about, like, man, you know, I ain't getting into the whole Moors talk. That ain't what I even debate or even discuss and shit. So niggas can have that shit, bro. But if we gonna be honest about this shit, Root was right, bro. 13. It was 13 colonies, not 13 states. During when they declared independence and caused a rebellion and shit, they wanted to turn each individual colony into a statehood because under the term colony, it was still legally bound by Britain, the king and queen of England and shit.
Right. So
So they
1773,
changed. So they
1770. Go ahead, my bad, brother. Go ahead.
Oh it's cool, bro. You feel me? But like no, so that's why they changed it over to statehood. But technically, they didn't win the war until like the mid to late 1780s. So even though they declared it a statehood in 1776, they had to fight for the rights for the shit to be established as a statehood, and they was in war in 1776. So technically, it wasn't a statehood yet. It was still a British colony and shit until that shit was over with.
And let's be
And
clear.
then the census came in 1790, like
And
a year or two later.
let me add some more clarity to that, because in 1773 you got something unique happening with these people that's coming and arriving in America, setting up shop. We're allowing this to set up shop. You got to understand the relationship from you to allow somebody to set up shop here. So in 1773 you have the expatriation. Right, the expatriation letter going out to Britain, expatriating these particular British extended people from their colonies here. These colonies here. Now, what I'm gonna tell you is these are your families that was up under a different hold in Britain in that particular time in 1700s. A lot of the royal blacks that initially went over to that particular area that set up had got compromised. They traveled here. They set up colonies. We worked with them. All right, boom. This is what we're going to do. We're going to expatriate you. This is how the country ultimately get their independence 3 years later when the letter got signed back in 1776.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Hey, and just to add on to what the
Can
brother,
I ask you a question right quick?
Hold on. Yeah,
I'm gonna be quick. Now, to give credence though, the brother Yannick is correct, right? Treaty and law do go hand in hand. And just like the law, the same way with the treaty, when it comes to us, they never uphold the law or the treaties. But he is correct. Law and treaty go hand in hand. For every law, you can find it connected to a treaty during those times and shit. I'm gonna mute up right there.
All right.
Can I say something about that?
Go ahead, Truthful.
All right, just to add on to that, and the thing about it is, you talking about we signed the treaties. That's a lie. Our people did not sign those treaties. We got infiltrated by the people that were coming over here to sign those treaties. That's the thing about it.
Hey, can you bring some proof to that though? Everybody talk too much. It's 2020.
Okay, here's a good one. Look up Chief. Oh, I'm on my phone, bro. I'm on my phone. I ain't got no laptop.
I'll even look it up for you if Aboriginal Power let me. If Aboriginal Power let me, I'll look everything up y'all say. It's 2023. Where y'all proof at?
All right, so you have Chief Grey Wolf, Silver Wolf or Grey Wolf. He was apparently the person that signed that whole thing that created the 5 civilized tribes. I forgot the hell. What was the name of that shit?
You just said our people didn't sign it.
We didn't sign it.
You just named one of our chiefs.
Okay, hold on. Like I said, we got infiltrated, and then they signed those treaties for us.
You just said one of our chiefs signed the treaties.
That's not our chief. Chief Grey Wolf was not our chief. He was brought into the tribe and then signed the treaty for that tribe. And I believe it was either the Cherokee.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, when the Iroquois,
I told you, look, I'm on my.
When the Iroquois nation did sign those treaties, they needed all 5 tribe nations to be there, and I believe only 3 of them was there. And and I believe from an insert that came, this is how you get that 6th tribe being affiliated or adopted into the Iroquois Confederacy. So yeah, man, this is a dope conversation, man. I'm really enjoying this, man. Hopefully you guys in the chat were enjoying the first banger free smoke build of 2023. Make sure y'all hit that like button, drop a fire emoji in the chat, man. I need everybody to drop a fire emoji in the chat. And also, man, make sure y'all support the channel, man. It's very important for you guys to support the channel. Shout out to Big Dog Philly OG for the Cash App donation, and shout out to Wadnetta for the Cash App donation as well. Shout out to Wadnetta for the $5 Cash App donation, and Big Dog Philly OG for the $5 Cash App donation as well. Shout out to Big Dog.
Can I just show? Can I show A1 his evidence where he has a good point at when he was talking about American words?
In just a second, I'm gonna allow A1 to get the panel. Actually, I'm glad you just brought that. Then we'll get the Kid Grebo. I'm pretty sure he want to kick up some fufu and jambalaya and all kind of,
He's gonna ask me for 38 different sources, bro.
Hey, well, go ahead, brother. A1, you got the flow, bro.
Peace. Peace to guys, peace to goddesses, peace to the Aborigines, North, South, Central, and the Conjoining Islands, man. I don't really do the New Year thing until March, but if you do, happy fiscal New Year, and shout out to everybody. Yeah, man. I don't really know. I just came in because one of my aunts passed down south. I had a little situation to handle, but I missed what's the topic of what's going on.
Man, you see the title, man? It's free smoke. Who wants smoke? It's open panel,
free smoke.
It ain't no title. It ain't no title.
Yeah, free smoke. Interesting. I just tell you like this to what you guys was just saying about the treaties and everything. You gotta be careful. When remember where we getting this from. Like, is a treaty beneficial? Would you sign a treaty with some foreigners now? You know what I'm saying? Would you even ponder signing the treaty? Is that in your best interest? You know what I'm saying? And if it's not in your best interest, then it's like, you was forced to sign it. So that means if you was forced to sign it, that means that your people that wasn't in power, your people was in an inferior position, which that has remained to be untrue. You know what I'm saying? Our people was in a superior position where nobody just coming here doing what they want, signing no treaties. I know there's evidence of that, but there's also.
You just gonna allow some people to set up colonies And you think they just gonna allow some foreign pale skins that you have no connection or relationship with?
That's why I read the treaties the way I read them.
No, listen. Who was the first slave here, bro? Who was the first slave on this land? Who
White people.
According to
white people, Europeans that
In
came
19
over.
Hold on. In 1616. Matter of fact, shout out to my brother 111 Truth Searcher.
I swear that's true, Steve.
We did a whole build on this. The first slaves entered America around 1616 in Hampton and Jamestown, Virginia. Ironically, the same spot these Africans allegedly came in 1619.
Right, I got 100 sources on that, bro.
Weird that's talking about King James too. That's weird. That could actually Jamestown, some weird shit.
Man, King James is Charles II, man.
Right.
Now I'm just trying to say them first slaves came under here under a contract of they people. And just it's weird. I'm just looking at the contract.
Listen,
like
you
when
gotta
they say,
understand. These are your cousins. These was your cousins. They got fucked up with that European threshold. So they trying to get the hell away. We like, listen, we expatriate y'all, making y'all under our dominion. You feel me? We allow y'all to set shop and get back on our feet. It just other people came in and they had already
Hey, bro, can I say one thing?
Oh man, I want to speak on the Moors, man. I want to speak
Hey,
on
in 1491, under King Philip II, he signed the papal bull, declassify all Moors, bro, all dark-skinned people.
Why are you?
Listen, hold on.
That's the truth, bro. That's how it happened. That's how it happened.
Hold up.
Good words. You gotta stop that, bro, because you be doing that a lot, bro. It be like I'm gonna let you get it off, but calm down, bro.
Okay, I'll fall back, Ab Power. You're right. I'll fall back and leave. But people be changing shit up, Ab Power. You was talking about this thing, and then he just took it to 1400s. But if you want me to leave, I will. But this 2023 and these fake ass Moors be doing it. And then y'all won't let me present my information where it's talking about like I changed the whole shit up and my fault, man.
Nah, go ahead. Present it. I want you to go in on that.
No, I'm like, they just changed the subject up and they do it on purpose, my nigga.
Bro, I didn't change the subject.
1800s, this nigga went back to the 1400s.
No, bro, what I'm doing is I'm trying to trace back history to see what happened to our people, bro. I'm finna show you what happened through the papal bull.
Yeah, I want him to build on that because we're getting into the Vatican. See, when we get into these Treaty of 1213 at the Vatican, which is what he's talking about later on, signed as the papal bull, then we get into the manifest destiny. Then we get into the doctrine of discovery.
Right. I got to walk you through it. We just can't say
power. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, bro. I admit when I'm wrong. When I said that the South Carolina wasn't around and the Moors wasn't around when the first subject was the Sundry Act. See, that's where a lot of us fuck up at is we don't know how to admit we wrong.
But listen, Root. The conversation is going to be going. Hold on. The conversation is low key going to be going everywhere because you got various different people inserting, and the conversation is not just going to stay. It's not one topic here, so it's going to go everywhere. Just allow the conversation to go wherever the conversation go. I don't want to restrict it, confine it, or keep it in one particular area. Let the shit flow. You don't want stagnant water. Information is a metaphor like water. Your information is in a form of water. We got to keep it flowing. You understand me? That's what we call fresh water. You understand me?
But if we're talking about the Sundry Act, and we got him on his ass, and we could prove that the Moors wasn't here, and we could prove that the Moors wasn't what that Sundry Act was talking about, why can't a person admit they're wrong about that? Why would we even move on from that subject when we got our foot on a person's
What I was wrong about, bro?
Because I want to move on from that subject. I'm tired of staying on it.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. My fault, man. I apologize.
Feel me? So,
hey, P, let me add something to that, right? Listen, right?
Go ahead.
The Pope just died yesterday, right?
Damn, look, for real?
Check this out, though. Check this out. They showed the video of him talking.
Fuck that nigga.
They look, man. Listen, let me explain what I'm saying, bro. Look, the nigga died, right? And they showed the video of him talking over a coat of arms that still had a Negro head on it. The coat of arms that he was talking under still had a Negro head on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that means something because when you talk about Charles V and all that, I still believe that the people who run that shit over there are Negroes. But
I do too. What we call the black nobility.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned the Pope and I mentioned the coat of arms that he was standing up under.
Yeah, that's the black nobility. Hey, listen, man. I wanna continue this conversation. I'm gonna allow Kid Grebo to get the flow. I'm gonna still have everybody stay muted up. But before we get to that, I want everybody in the building to hit the like button. Rob, I'll get to you in a second, man. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. We doing reverse what they used to do, that Jim Crow, nigga. You in the back of the bus. Sorry. You understand me? I fought with you, but you in the back. But listen, shout out to everybody in the panel, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel, man. If you're enjoying the live stream, make sure you thumb up that video, man. We only got like 90 likes. We got 181 people in here, man. Let's get these likes up. Shout out to everybody in the building. Kid Grebo.
What up? So, yeah, you guys talking about 1,400, 1,500, 1,600, blah, blah, blah. Boring. It's the past. Who cares? It's 2023, and we have a American slave trade going on right now. How come you guys never talk about it? And are you gonna do anything? Or are you doing anything about it? That's my only question.
Why you not talking about it?
I'm doing something about it.
Are you guys doing anything about it?
I'm doing something about it, brother.
What are you guys doing about the current slave trade?
I'm doing something about it right now.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? We're
gonna answer a question with a question. Okay.
We got a school, bro.
I'm saying, what do you suggest we do? What do you think would be a good option to help?
I'm just asking if you're doing anything. I just want to know. You never talk about the current slave trade. You talk about this didn't happen. We all know a slave trade is happening right now. It's happening.
So do some videos on it and get it.
No, I'm asking you guys. Are you guys doing?
No, don't worry. We still trying to finish our shit. We still trying to figure out our situation. So until we figure it out, we gonna be doing this until further notice. But meanwhile, since you ain't doing nothing, then maybe you should.
Wait, you doing something? Your situation. The slave trade is the situation.
Listen. See, one thing is this, right? He put Rob to the back of the bus, but at least Rob been here. You, even though he is a European. You people jump ship as soon as you look, oh shit, it ain't working out for me in my country or whatever. Let me go move to a country where I can really learn technology. Meanwhile, you living in a third.
Hey, real word. Let me say something.
True food.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Hey, one was speaking, big bro.
All right, my bad.
Hey, look, yesterday I was accused of talking over niggas. That's why I be talking over motherfuckers. People disrespectful when they be on these panels. And I ain't saying that to you. I'm just saying that in general, man. We be having a conversation, motherfucker, come out and ask another question in the middle of you trying to get the answer of a question you just proposed. So it's like, it is what it is, though. But Kid Grebo, listen, when we look at your country where you from, we see nothing but poverty. And you come over here and tell us what we should be doing when we the guys who created, whether you agree with it or not, it's a fact. But it's also a fact. Your people haven't contributed nothing to society except coming over here, learning shit that we created and working for a system and claim all.
Hey, the chat saying your mic real low, A1. The chat saying your mic real low, brother.
And what does any of that have to do with the slave trade that's happening right now?
Say that again?
No, the chat is saying your mic real low, A1. That's all, brother. That's all.
They already fixed this mic. Already fixed it. It's good. It's back up.
All right, how it sound now?
All the stuff you're saying has nothing to do with the current slave trade. So I mean,
where about where you from?
So no one's gonna answer the question. You guys are doing nothing about the slave trade. But you're worried about 1,500.
Go ahead.
Your people are being sold off to the Arabians, bro. That's a slave trade. What are you doing about your people in Liberia?
So you're not gonna answer the question.
I'm gonna answer the question, Kid Grebo. To be honest, I ain't did shit about no slave trade, but I plan on getting my Liam Nelson on. You understand me? So if they taking, we gonna take him too. You understand me? I ain't did nothing yet now. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't did nothing on no slave trade. I ain't got him try to save no nigga. I ain't brought a nigga off a boat. Nothing. I ain't even talked about it. You understand me?
What boat? What are you talking about? Boat?
I'm talking about it.
What boat you talking about? What boat you talking about?
Nah, but for real, Kid Grebo, your people in Liberia are being sold out to Arabians. What are you doing about that?
What does that got to do with the slave trade going on right now?
We just answered it,
bro. They've been selling your people off to the Arabians for years, bro.
Well, I'll take it as doing nothing.
Kid Grebo, we just answered your question, so now we asking you questions. Since you got your question off, now you're under the hot seat. So go ahead, y'all. Y'all ask whatever questions you got?
Now, like I said, I asked you a question, Kid Group. You asking about our slave trade. What are you doing to help your people in Liberia being sold off to the Arabians?
Which ones are being sold to the Arabians?
Oh, okay. So you can't answer. You can't answer questions.
He forgot that he in Liberia. He here to
I got a question. Do anybody on here understand international law?
He no longer Liberian since he in America. He only say
no,
he
I just want to know what Arabians. What are you talking about? When is this happening?
He only say he a Liberian when he here, but he forgot everything about Liberia.
Well, let me ask you a question, Kid Grebo. What are you doing about the slave trade that's going on in Liberia?
What slave trade going on in Liberia?
The people from Liberia being enslaved.
Where they don't even know about it. Look, he don't care.
Bro, they've been enslaved in Arabia. They have a whole app. They have a whole app about selling your people, bro.
Let's see it.
Damn, Kid Grebo, you didn't know that?
They got a whole app, bro.
It's a lie.
He don't care. He don't care.
It's not a lie, bro. You can look it up on YouTube. It was on YouTube, bro.
Let's see it.
It was on YouTube, bro.
I think you're lying,
bro. Look up slave trade app Saudi Arabia. Watch it come up. It's gonna talk about people from Liberia being sold off.
You know why
he can't take the truth. That's why he's doing this now.
You know why
he can't take the truth, bro?
He think he's an American. He think he's an American, so he don't worry about Liberia no more. That's why.
But do you know why he don't do
that? That's why he don't. No. Y'all asking him questions, and you should already know. He think he's an American. He don't know nothing about Liberia.
You guys are making it up.
He don't care about Liberia.
No, you're lying.
Look. He's an American.
What's up, man? Kid Grebo, are you saying that there is no slave trade going on in Liberia where people are getting taken out to Saudi Arabian places like that?
Yeah, there's no slave trade. No, not at all.
So hold on. Everybody stay muted. We're gonna pull up the video from the enslaved slaves in Liberia going to various different places, not just Saudi Arabia. Hold on, everybody mute. We about to play the video. Hold on.
There's no slavery going on.
I know, brother. Just mute up since you don't know. We're gonna play the video. You said show source.
A lot of slavery going on over there.
Said show proof. So we're gonna get to it, brother. Let's go.
Not where these migrants.
Everybody mute their mic, man. Whoever got their mic, mute it.
Thanks to aid, Italian government reform Libya's. It's helped cut the number of migrants arriving in Italy to under 22,000 in the last 3 months. It's the lowest total for 4 years. But people trafficking networks in Libya continue to flourish because of government chaos as rival groups battle for power. These Ivorians, repatriated to the Ivory Coast from Libya, say they risk being sold into slavery.
They sell Africans over there. In Libya, they sell men. Even 15-year-old Libyans are there in a car, they're armed. They'll come and kidnap you, and they'll sell you for $70 to $150. And then others will resell you.
As soon as you arrive in Libya, the first thing that happens is that you are taken away and sold. Our black brothers from West Africa, wherever you are from, a Malian, a Senegalese, or any other nationality from the West, even an Ivorian, you are sold. And for what? $700.
But these migrants will tell you that life's so hard in their home country that it's worth almost any risk to make a new start in Europe.
Now, with the advent of the smartphone and with Facebook and others pushing into Africa, a youngster can meet a smuggler in 2 seconds on a phone. Now, nothing is being done to challenge that. They think they're following a dream to Europe. They end up in the grip of these rapacious smugglers.
Despite increased patrols, the UN says more than 160,000 people have made it across the Mediterranean to Europe.
So listen, my man, listen. They doing this all over.
Where were the Liberians at? I didn't see any Liberians.
Oh my God!
Nigga said all of West Africa, bro.
He said Liberia, right?
I'm taking it there. Is Liberia in West Africa?
Told you were lying. And
is Liberia in West Africa?
That's why you can't trust everything you hear.
Liberia is in West Africa.
And they just debunked themselves.
Damn, you ain't.
Am I lying or you ain't lying to yourself, buddy?
Did they show any Liberians in that whole clip or no?
Why you ain't gonna help your enslaved people, bro? You was a sick dude.
Or were you dyslexic and you thought Libya was Liberia? Which one was it?
You was a sick ass dude.
Is Liberia West Africa?
Hold on.
I said no.
Revelation about smugglers auctioning off migrants as slaves has sparked international outrage.
Look at him.
French
That's an
President
option.
Emmanuel Macron,
That's
backed
a
by Nigeria,
Liberian
is set to
option
propose
in
an
Saudi
Euro-African
Arabia. It's telling
initiative
his
to
people.
crack down on international trafficking networks as leaders of more than 80 countries gather for an EU-Africa summit in Ivory Coast.
That nigga got a bone in his
I
nose.
suggest that
Look.
Africa and Europe come together to help the people trapped in Libya.
Countries gather for an EU-Africa summit in Ivory Coast. More than 80 countries gather, cracked Emmanuel Macron, backed by Nigeria. This after a recent revelation of
Yes, I'm happy that I'm country. I survived it.
Libya's internationally backed government says it's stepping up efforts to repatriate stranded refugees. This after a recent revelation about smugglers auctioning off migrants as slaves has sparked international outrage.
Look, these
French
people
President
gonna live
Emmanuel
Liberia
Macron,
that
backed
you
by
just saying.
has sparked.
Look, that's probably one of Kid Grievo's cousins. He don't even give a fuck that he just got
right,
sold for some
That
rice,
nigga's
man.
involved. He's
That dude's
probably
from
involved.
Georgia. That dude's obviously
Yeah,
from
you
Georgia.
probably involved.
He's from
You want
Georgia.
to? Yeah,
That dude was from Georgia.
yeah.
I think
That's
Atlanta.
why he ain't know nothing about it, because he think he's an American. I'm an
See that?
American.
I
now.
called your bluff. I knew
look,
you're
I'm an
lying, and then you
American.
try to
Hey,
give us
Kid
Google source.
Grievo, you lame, dude.
Yeah.
Go save your peoples, bro. You got a lot of work to do, bro. You should be over there on some taking shit. Like you should be on some Liam Nelson shit. Like I got a very particular set of skills to help my Liberians.
Meanwhile, he worried about what we doing over here and shit, man. You need to manage yourself a little better, young dude. You know what I'm saying? You need to manage your time better, man. Utilize helping your own people. And once you help them, help all the other Africans, then come holler at us.
Right. Once you get your country together and you stop the motherfuckers from eating raw meat and drinking cow blood fresh out the neck, then come talk to me.
Hey, Phil got mad. He left, bro. Phil got so mad about the truth, he left. Look at that.
Yeah, he left. He came back though. Look at him.
That nigga said he a vampire. You got vampires over there and shit? What the fuck? Yo, hey, look, see, the thing is, they come over here and they got all the advice for us, right? But meanwhile, when we look back there, they selling niggas for $150, yo. And it's like, yo,
$150 in African money.
Yeah,
Man, that's like 55 cents.
You know what you buy with $150? You buy one shit in a drive.
That nigga got sold for $150 in count and Zambia money, nigga.
That's $150 hot and spicy, man.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Nah, and yo, take the fucking clothespin off your nose and go help your people.
Right, bro. Listen, we gave him some of this. I seen an African one time eat some American chocolate one time, and that nigga start crying, bro. He didn't know, like, this nigga start crying, bro. He didn't know what that taste was, bro. Like, nigga be licking rocks and eating warm blood. Like, he eat that fresh milk chocolate from America. That shit made him cry. Listen, hey, it's just that type of vibe over here. Listen, even Rob Knox's hillbilly family being here in America longer than you immigrants been tethering and running from your homeland. You understand what I'm saying? We rather deal with Rob's people than some stank ass Africans running
That
around.
nigga still on the panel? After seeing that video, he's still here questioning us. See, these niggas is obsessed with the real Americans, the people who he trying to be, who you trying to emulate and trying to be. You more obsessed with us trying to run the fake 22 on us, thinking we gonna fall for it. Nah, man, it's a whole new time, bro. We're not falling for that. Especially coming from somebody where they selling Negroes for $150. That nigga just grab a nigga and throw a pillowcase over his head and throw him in his trunk. Yo, niggas just be walking and shit, mind his business. Niggas throw a pillowcase over his duct tape him and throw him in the trunk. And then look, nigga just pop up. Next thing you know, he on the fucking shit. You know, look, that's some savage. Yo, that's some savage shit, man. That's an ill reality to be experiencing.
Is them the Grievo people you playing right now?
Bro.
So they just put their dog on the fucking grill, bro.
You guys should.
Hold up, man.
No information.
Uh-oh. Look at it. He's first time eating candy. Look at him. That nigga didn't know what to do.
He got on a blow pop, yo. Look, what the fuck?
Man, why are you guys doing this to these people?
Well, they hate themselves, Rob. It's just the self-hate.
No, these people openly got on camera
That's
like
your
that.
family, man. My
I
nigga,
didn't
we
make
just saw
these
both of your cousins, uncle,
man,
aunt, and your mama, bro. Ain't no way, bro.
They're obviously isolated people who never experienced this stuff, but you're like, you find
look,
bad crap.
Rob. I'm sorry, bro. Listen, I didn't make these people do this. They wanted to get on camera and
I have
show
a
how
question.
they eat the dogs. No, I'm
They ain't even got grills.
at the end of this video. Let's look at these carcasses. Or you want a Twix or you want that raw meat?
So they
Which one you want?
1500,
Look, my boy ate the Twix. Look at him.
Now, they don't got no smoke.
He said nigga put a dog on the grill. Yo, he really put a dog. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, he put the dog on the grill, bro. Look.
That kid Grievo over here telling us what we should be doing.
Look at them. Kids ain't never ate chocolate
Talking
or
about
candy
us and
before.
stuff. Nah, fam, go fix your stuff first. Don't come over here trying to tell us what to fix, and your people still over there struggling. They're grills, my nigga.
Hey, look.
Ain't no way, bro.
Listen.
Ain't
You
no
should go
way.
to BJ's and go buy a bunch of meat for them and send it to that particular tribe. You should go BJ's, buy all the meat they got in it because you
Hey,
got
mind
money,
you, listen, they got raw blood on their hands. Y'all ain't even peeping the raw blood on their heads.
Them niggas see a pack of chicken, they won't know what it is. Hey, look, what you think they'll do with a pack of chicken, AP?
Look at these women's hands. Listen, look at these women's hands. They bloody as hell, man.
Yeah.
Look, blood stains all over.
No answer for that. No answer.
He gave her a Twix.
Yeah,
What's
she
that?
don't
A
like,
fucking
she don't like
Twizzler.
that. She like, that's
Gave her a
plastic.
Twizzler.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
Hey, AP, I'm sorry, bro. This is a little personal, bro, but don't talk about the big girls like that. That's my specialty, bro.
That was a Kid Grievo.
Did that question really trigger you guys this much? I didn't think it was going to trigger you guys this much.
Hey, Kid Grievo, what happened the first
guys are all
time you had
triggered right
candy in America?
Yeah, what happened? What happened the first time you had candy in America, Kid Grievo? Did you cry?
You guys feel triggered. It was just a simple question.
Look. Raw meat, y'all. Look. Let's go back.
Kid Grievo, you
raw
still
meat,
practice.
man.
You don't.
Look, you want a Twix or you want some
you
raw
don't give
meat?
up on your culture entirely, man. So you still doing the raw meat portion of your culture in the house. Like we know
some
you still
nasty
living
shit.
like that.
That's some nasty shit, man. Kid Grievo, why ain't you telling your people that we got cooking sources? You ain't ever brought fire to none of these villages, man?
That really hit a nerve?
Come on, bro. Why y'all living like this out there? Look at that raw meat. She love it.
Maybe I should have done a trigger warning.
Look at her. Look, that's Kid Grievo right there.
She raw meat. What the fuck?
That's Kid Grievo.
No, but you know what I'm doing about the modern slavery?
Yeah, that good American food. Y'all nobody want none of that African bullshit that we eat over there.
Yo, why does he keep asking? Why you still asking
They
that
hand.
question, my dude?
Hold on. Let's go back to that. Look, her hand's bloody than a motherfucker, boy. Hands bloody, boy. Look.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Oh, hell no. That shit ain't well done, bro.
Hell no. Y'all off the chain out there. Y'all off the
Grievo,
chain out there.
You need to change, Grievo, man. Help your people while you at it, bro. You in a civilized country, and you should send them.
She got a fly on her hand with blood on it.
You know what? You know what? Even if we did come from Africa, I'm happy we did because we ain't living like that no more.
Have you seen it?
Man, my people in America ain't never did.
Yeah. Don't even
Hey, you never do nothing like that, bro. We eat our shit well done.
Come on, man. Change that picture, please.
No, nigga, that's what you like. You like licking African hands and shit. Kid Grievo, he used to this.
Come on, Bap. Change that picture, homie.
Nah, nigga, that's my thumbnail for the day. I want it big and bright on the screen. Look, she ain't never even ate nothing. Look at it. Woo, that's what Kid Grievo did when he first ate some chocolate. That nigga's tweaking on my mouth.
She happy to the motherfucker. Look. She got a clean cut, too.
Got cut up with one of them sharp ass rocks. Got a rock fade.
Oh shit, a rock fade. He cutting heads with rocks and shit. Damn, Kid Grebo. Hey, you got a lot of work to do, my dude. You shouldn't come around here the whole entire 2023, the
Right.
whole
It's
2024 until you take care of that situation. And they gonna help the neighboring country next to what, Liberia or Libya? Which one? He said he's from Liberia.
Liberia.
Oh, Liberia, yeah.
I said Liberia, and he showed
Hey man, hey, listen, take the
Hey man, you know they got them Liberian, Liberian cannibal kids running through there too. You want me to show you that video? Kid, hold on, let me show you them cannibals in Liberia.
I thought he said it was called Grebo Land.
Oh well, the Grebo Liberian, these cannibals, fam.
Right, nah, niggas say Liberia. I asked him what was the name of that place before it was named Liberia. He said Grebo Land. I still remember that weak ass shit, man. I ain't forget that.
I'm still waiting on that sources. I'm still waiting on that. He asking us for sources every time he on here. I'm still waiting on the source to say that that's Grebo Land.
Hey, listen, I ain't even gonna show you nothing but this. Look, just read the title, fam. It's over with. Look at the next one. I'm about to show you the next one because this was Kid Grebo before he came over here. You ain't never seen a picture of him. He got a human heart in his hand, fam. He got a human heart, fam. It's in Liberia. No wonder you over here eating fried chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's fake.
Come on, bro. Y'all living rough over there. Y'all living wild, fam.
Look, he
living wild.
don't want to acknowledge. He don't want to acknowledge none of this shit. Talking about, I think it's fake. Yeah, it's as fake. It's as fake as your United States citizenship you got. That's how fake it is. It's as fake as you telling somebody you're an American.
Bro, you talking about? Listen, matter of fact, Kid Grebo, I want to ask you a question, bro. What are you doing about the cannibal kids over there as soldiers in Liberia, bro?
The same thing you're doing about the prison rate right now.
Nothing, then, huh? So
you
you don't care about kids? Listen, bro. At least our kids eat Lunchables, fam. That's all I got to say, bro. I'd rather our kids eat Lunchables. Your kids over there eating people, bro. That's sick, dude.
Yeah, niggas in prison eating better than that than y'all eating over there.
Yeah, they eating real good in prison compared to this. One of these little motherfuckers would love to go to prison.
I mean, you have to pay rent there, huh?
This little starving motherfucker that ate a nigga
There's there's restaurants in Liberia.
Bro,
he ain't got to pay rent when you build a motherfucking house out of leaves, neither, right?
Hold on. Is General Butt Naked your uncle, cuz?
Who's that?
He from Liberia. He was the general of the Liberian Death Squad.
He don't know nothing about Liberia, AP.
That's what I'm saying. How you don't know nothing about your country?
Liberia, fam. He lying. He not from Liberia, fam.
He ain't entertaining none of the questions about Liberia. Look, he like, man, I don't know nothing about over there. I know anything about over here.
No
Look.
Bro, it ain't nothing but cannibals on this motherfucker. Look, little Liberian kids, look.
Hey, let this be the rule. AP, let this be the rule, right? Going forward, right? Anybody who come up here, who come from a place that's living like that, you can't answer no more fucking questions until you take care of your people, bro. For now, I don't care who you are. We might let you get one question in and be like, all right, well, do you think we want to answer this? Where your people from? Oh, shit, all right, let's look up where your people from right now.
I'm not playing this video, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm not playing it. Y'all have to go watch this on y'all own time. They eating another nigga, bro. They feel like they get the spirit strengthened when they eat these people. And Rob want me to stop talking about criticizing these people. Rob, do you condone this then?
It's because his people was doing it too.
No, I don't condone it, but I'm
yeah, you do. Your Neanderthal people used to do the same thing. You're a liar.
No, we did not.
You're a liar.
Yes, that's cap.
Neanderthals.
Yes, they did.
Listen, I can show you proof that Denisovans and Neanderthals ate other Neanderthals, bro. Even ate the bone marrow out of their bones, bro. Your Neanderthal ancestors gave these Africans this tradition. That's why
they
you walk
still
with
eat. Look, they still eat bone marrow and culinary. Bone
Yeah,
marrow is
they
a
love it. They love it. They throw the bone marrow on that steak. They love bone marrow bloody steak. It reminds them when they used to eat their fellow Neanderthal brother.
Let's see the tape.
It's an ancient meal for the Neanderthal. Bone marrow
You
and
right?
raw meat.
I just watched the whole video of some dude grilling a bone and then scraping the bone marrow out of it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
That shit nasty as
Damn,
hell.
Kid Grebo, your people were getting the full effect of that adrenochrome shit, huh?
We gonna play it? I want to see.
No, I'm not gonna play the video. You gotta watch it on your own time. You can go watch it, bro. Go sit down and watch it and see if you see one of your little
I don't
cousins
think it's
on there.
real. It doesn't look like Liberia.
He want to see his
Bro,
entire blood.
bro.
It says in Liberia, bro.
It's fake.
Hey, Bap, can you bring up a video for me, man?
Yeah, man. You know I got tons of troglodyte information. Matter of fact, you Neanderthals was infamous for inbreeding, and the deformities that y'all motherfuckers produce is wicked, brother. I would love to show you some of them.
No,
Wait,
can I share a video? Can I share a video, Bap?
Yeah,
Nah,
screen share. Go
Rob.
ahead.
Hey, Rob, what we gonna do is we gonna roll two dice together, and wherever number come on, that's how many videos we gonna show your people running around looking like.
No, it's not. Hey, it's nothing. It's nothing to do with my people, man. It's just it's a story.
I know you don't want to talk about your people. I know it ain't got nothing to do with your
Oh
people.
no, we can do that. I never showed a video. This is
I
like
know you never show or talk about your people, and that's ironic that you foreigners never talk about y'all people. Y'all love to say, "Well, what are Americans doing? What are y'all doing? Why did y'all smoke crack? Why did y'all wear black Air Force Ones? Why y'all rob people? Why y'all in large percentages in jail? How y'all lose control? Why y'all ain't y'all?" But y'all never ask why your people eating people. Why the fuck y'all got kids, soldiers smoking meth, running around with AK-47s, taking out whole villages? You understand what I'm saying? Why y'all got Liberian death squads just killing people? Right?
No such thing.
I have a
Not
video
really.
to explain that, man.
That stuff doesn't exist. He's making it up.
This nigga in denial about everything.
That's what I'm gonna start doing with Kid Grebo doing. I'm gonna say, man, that shit doesn't exist. That ain't even really America. That ain't America. No, we're not really in the prison system much.
Man, that's what them niggas here for, man. Them niggas here for misdirection.
Yeah, Kid Grebo, you're wrong. We're not in the prison systems. We're
them
actually
niggas ain't here for understanding.
That's your weird ass. Hey man, y'all hit that like button, man. Share the live stream, man. Donate if you think Kid Grebo come from African cannibals.
Man, that nigga came from the CIA. Them niggas aging. Fuck, them niggas coming for confusion and chaos and confusion, bro. Them niggas ain't never.
That's why he sound like he got a clothespin on his nose.
Yeah, them niggas ain't never.
He talking. Look, that nigga talking through one of them voice things. Like his whole voice is different. He talking through a voice box and shit hiding his voice.
Yeah, man, them niggas here for chaos and confusion, bro. Them niggas ain't trying to get on the same page. They ain't trying.
Nah, he ain't trying to help no starving ass.
As long as we doing this, niggas ain't getting nowhere.
He want to ask us what we doing about a slave trade that I didn't really know existed. But he don't want to talk. But he don't want to talk about the African cannibals over there in his
starving people of Africa.
As long as we going back and forth with them, bro, we ain't building with each other.
This
like,
is a smoke show.
It ain't no gray area.
This is a smoke show.
Yeah, where the smoke at though, nigga? Y'all ain't talking about nothing.
Yeah, nigga, what a smoke at? I ain't talking about nothing. Neanderthal boy.
I want
to hold on. We gonna put Kid Grebo in timeout for a second. No, I ain't gonna put him in timeout.
I'm not allowed to talk. If I could talk, I was actually gonna say something about
I want some smoke. Ain't no mixed people. Can't no mixed people be original to nowhere, nigga. How about that?
There you go. Hey, how about this?
Damn.
The Moors only lasted from about 700 to 1400.
I ain't talking about no Moors.
We ain't talking about no Moors, nigga. We off the Moors subject. We off of that.
I know, but
some Aboriginal people Rob, you don't have to talk about the Moors later. Now we talking about your Neanderthal ancestors.
Moors is Aboriginal, but all Aboriginals ain't Moors.
Now, do you subscribe to that, Rob? Do you know your ancestors of Neanderthals was inbreeding with their family and kids and shit and eating?
Is you 100% human, or do you got animal DNA inside your genes? Bro?
I don't have any.
I ain't gonna say it.
So you ain't got no.
I ain't gonna say it.
Hold on. So you ain't got no type of animal DNA inside your blood, bro. Inside your genetics.
No animal DNA.
All right. So you come from original people, right? You original person, you Aboriginal.
No, I'm not Aboriginal to America.
Okay, so if you're not Aboriginal, how the hell is you full-blooded?
The same way everybody else is around the
No,
world.
you're not
I heard it come out of white man's mouth, bro. He say
Yeah,
basically.
so the only people that are
he say
full-blooded are
if
people
you
from the
ain't,
Americas.
he said if
No,
you
you
ain't of
gotta be a
African
Negro to
descent.
be full-blooded.
Hold
You're
on,
white as
let me
smoke, bro.
exactly. You know what I'm saying, bro? You don't want no smoke, G. The white man said, I know what he meant. He said if you ain't of African descent, and we know that African shit bullshit, but he basically was saying if you ain't indigenous or Aboriginal, right, nah, because all black people ain't niggas, bro. So I'm saying
That's true.
if
That's
you
true.
ain't 100, look, he said if you ain't of African descent, you at least 93% human and 7% Neanderthal. So if you ain't no nigga or indigenous, and whatever you want to call it, nigga, you mixed. So you can't be original to nowhere. That
I
mean
agree.
that you
I agree with the genetic basis of what you're saying, but you're
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
You're wrong on the
Okay.
interpretation of it. You're wrong on the
I'm saying, look, if you agree with that, then that means you know we was here first.
I said that you're wrong on the.
How you can agree? How you can agree
Hold
and
on. Excuse
disagree
me.
at the
Hey,
same time?
hey,
If you
one.
want
Hold
to,
on.
look,
Melodically gifted. Hold on. I do agree.
Hey, hold on,
never
Rob.
argued that black people weren't first on the planet.
Hold on, Rob. Let me say this right quick, man.
You gotta quit referring us as black people.
Let me say this right quick. This the kid Grebo and your starving ass Africans is over there. Let me just be clear about Africans. African countries are the most corrupt countries. Nigeria has the highest public defecation of any country known to man. That means your people don't even know how to use proper sanitation. You understand me? Most Africans come over here and kiss the white man's ass, undermine black people, right? And be lapdogs for this colonizer system.
Right.
You understand me? Not only do y'all do that, y'all also utilize every accolade or attribute that so-called black Americans have put down to use for your own beneficiary gain. But yet asked us, what have we done? You come to the country that we built. You come over here under immigration laws that we push. And you asked us, what have we built? We built the entire country that you proceed to live in. The whole American dream that you Africans wake up in your hut thinking about, we built this dream that you think of. So pay homage to Aboriginal Americans when you coming over here. And that goes for you too, hillbilly immigrant Rob. Your ancestors came over here from a starving part of Europe that y'all so pathetically left in shambles because you didn't even know how to use sanitation. Some places was up to 6 feet of urine, feces, and guts in certain areas. So you people don't even have the regard to even speak on how we act because you guys are pathetically filthy people. Even the most royal people in your area at a particular time only bathe 2 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Robert, you're a filthy animal.
So,
You filthy beast.
Oh yeah, that's all I'm just saying, cause like y'all ain't putting enough emphasis and respect. Like and when you call us black people, you got to think to yourself like that's really disrespectful. Cause like if you ain't a nigga or Aboriginal or whatever, and you talking to me and you call me a black person and you referring to my history and shit like that, when you know damn well I don't come from no land that's named black. You know what I'm saying? I don't come
What
from
word should I use?
no. I'm saying like when you call me black, you referring to somebody's history. You can't do that shit. I'm saying you call it when you say all black people.
Melanated gifted. Let me say that. Can I say all that to say this, man? This is why us as black Americans, Aboriginal Americans, have to amputate cutting off any ties with any other racial group, any other ideology that you had trying to lock in with these people. Everything that we have done allow these people to come to our country in hopes that they will link in and ties in with unity to us to fight against the oppressing system that's going on everywhere. We have failed to see the reciprocation from any foreigner here on our land to do so. So we have to stop that. None of these people have the same objective. They do not want progression for your people. They're not fit for people. They only use and benefit off of things that they can to benefit off of the table. We do not need any allies. And if we do need an ally, ally, I propose one question. What do you allies or any foreigners come to the table with that we can benefit off of in our country? Because y'all benefit off of everything that we have. Shout out to all the American Aborigines in the building. I need y'all to drop a fire
Everything
emoji.
you see,
not a damn thing. Not a
everything you
damn
see.
thing.
What are you talking about? Infrastructure.
Not a damn thing, bro. We don't need y'all help with
grids.
infrastructure. Y'all came over here building log cabins when we already had cities for hundreds of thousands of motherfucking years. We don't need no help with infrastructure. We need y'all to leave us the fuck alone and get out of our business. That's what need to go down for real. But y'all motherfuckers got y'all nose there where it don't need to be.
At the end of the day, we all we got. Even you hillbillies have used this whole template of America off of the backbone and the blood, sweat, and tears, invention and innovation of so-called blacks and aboriginals in America. Even the whole American government has built a whole system off of us. The whole country's documentation of Smithsonian, Library of Congress, everything that America has to offer as American culture has ultimately been attributed from Americans. So at the end of the day, man, we don't need y'all. We made more inventions and innovations and contributions to the world. We made more money.
We fed y'all major cities. Like a lot of these major cities.
We made more money, more document. We created more infrastructure than any other time when we wasn't dealing with no other people, just our people. That's what they call Black Rosewood, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street, Rosewood. So what we're talking about is strictly dealing with our folks. They rely on us. If we was to stop dealing with these people, meaning pale skins and other foreigners that's up under the same umbrella, they whole system would crash. Why? Because the American government needs that continuous $1 trillion that so-called Black Americans spend every year. Imagine them not having that. It totally corrupts and shambles their country. They rely on us. We don't need these motherfuckers. We are the guys. Nobody run around mimicking white people or other foreign cultures that's here. They all mimic us. And the key thing about that is we never leave our homeland to do so. That means, and we're at the bottom of the list when it comes to this. They want you to stay there.
That's absolutely great speech.
I'm just saying, regardless, bro. I don't know what y'all.
And not only that, let me just add on to this, because it's not just the hillbilly Rob now, because Rob is in a different position. It's the people that look more closer colored to us that's affecting and undermining our people. So these other black foreigners that's not so-called Black Americans come over here, come to our communities, able to cloak as us, able to fake identify as us to get benefits. When other things come around, whether it's demeaning or law breaking or harmful or negative connotation, they put it on black people, even though these so-called black people isn't Black Americans. See, this is the confusion that we're dealing with here, and that's because you allow these foreign aspects to think that you're one or that we're all one. This comes from a unification Pan-African mindset. We're no longer thinking like Pan-Africans. We're thinking of like first Americans, and we deal with Americans first. That's just simple as that. Black Americans, true Americans. Facts.
Damn. So I should call you Aboriginals then. No more black.
Man, that shouldn't even be a question, bro. Like, if you really intelligent, if you really
at this point, we shouldn't even be hearing you call us anything.
That shit disrespectful.
I don't even want to deal with you guys. So whatever you guys huddle in your sloppy houses of unsanitation, which y'all normally do anyways, calling us Negroes and buffoons and other racial slurs that y'all do behind closed doors that we never hear, continue to do so while we build economically. We doesn't care what you call us. Long as we're respected as the gods and the first Americans and the people that this American country have built their back on.
That's a tactic though. When a motherfucker call you something that you not, that's already you already starting the conversation off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to call you something if I didn't know what it was that I was supposed to call you?
You ain't supposed to even talk to us. If you don't know what to call us, that means you ain't supposed to be even talking to it.
Well, that's why I usually just call
Don't talk to strangers. You ever told that? We're strangers to you.
Well, when I speak to the individual, I call them by their name. But
you shouldn't even speak to them.
Nah, man, it ain't even about that, bro. The thing, why
we're gonna have to have speaking burrows for you foreigners. if it was up to me. You wouldn't be able to speak out loud. You would have to speak in a borough dedicated to the design ethnicity.
So you don't support free speech.
Not for immigrants, only for Americans.
Damn. All right.
And look, that's from
You can have
2023
freedom of
and on.
speech in your own home country from which you fled from, not here.
I don't even know how motherfuckers got the audacity. I mean, I know motherfuckers behind a camera and shit.
Like you said, man, they got the audacity to feel like they should have every right known to man in our country.
That's because this camera right
Because
here.
we created the country.
Meetings,
we created it.
If we man, it's a business, bro. Y'all didn't create this country. Y'all created fucking
integrated here. You're integrated
all the state capitol buildings.
You guys want you guys are bringing the smoke. I'm bringing some smoke too. Don't mute me, dude.
That ain't smoke, bro. When you know damn well,
that's not smoke. That's a lighter fire, bro.
You guys just erupted a volcano on me. You're supposed to sit here and take this shit.
Rob, this system had been going on long before you hit.
I know more about this system than everybody in here combined.
Brother, this system been going on.
I know what's been going on. You guys are totally delusional, dude.
Work? Have you ever read Lewis and Clark? Have you not read the Soto?
Of course, I know all that shit. As I just told you, I know everything. I know everything you guys know in here. Times two.
Had already been here before you pale skins. So all you did was indoctrinate and
integrate. There's no proof of that. There's no proof of that.
Hold on. Your whole military tactics come from Aboriginal strategies. Your medical institution knowledge comes from Aboriginal. So when you get into the history of your own military, to your own science and medical, it comes from us. Even the way you even articulate yourself as the way you do come from America.
Exactly. Because you probably look like a white boy or a Hispanic.
That is the
most
even
Don't forget, you are a hillbilly. You come from grunting. We're not going to deal with your vocabulary.
I'm not a hillbilly. I'm from Michigan, dude. You got to remind there ain't no hills in Michigan. Anyways,
you're not from Michigan, bro. You from like Scotland or something.
You say you from Michigan. See, man, look.
This is crazy. Listen, you guys are out of your mind. There's no historical evidence or archaeological evidence or any type of evidence to back your
the whole channel is about this, dog. Like,
who in control?
How many videos AP got to do, bro?
Listen, Rob. The shit that America, which is what my country, that's Aboriginal shit. I'm telling you, and I can show the proof. You just got to pay homage. I know you hillbillies think that all of a sudden you come to this country and all of a sudden you know how to use sanitation. All of a sudden you know how to build infrastructure. All of a sudden you know tax system. All of a sudden
you motherfuckers good at basketball.
Yeah, come on, bro. Get out of here. You dudes are fucking silly beasts.
I've been coming here every day waiting for the evidence. I've been coming here every day waiting for the evidence. I come here every day.
What was basketball invented in?
James Naismith, Canadian.
No. See, I'm gonna show you something. You went straight to the old white man. His old white ass ain't create no. He can't even shoot a motherfucking basketball, dumbass nigga. Fuck is you talking about? That shit was getting played way before he even came over here and put that name on it.
It wasn't basketball.
You're talking about a
goofy ass nigga.
It wasn't basketball.
Goofy ass nigga. That's like our people being over here by ourselves.
You're seeing some niggas playing ball,
right, nigga? It's cultural to us. It's a spiritual and cultural practice.
See, listen, y'all new names shouldn't even be hillbillies or honkies. Y'all should be the cultural appropriates. Y'all just
fool. Hey, big bro. This nigga just said like, you know, we've been playing ball before these pale faces even came over here. It's a cultural. It's a cultural. Let me just finish this though. Let me finish this. It's a cultural and it's a spiritual practice for our people. It don't mean the same to them. All they did is put a dollar sign on it.
Okay. How many of you guys play lacrosse? How many of you guys play lacrosse?
It's just like water.
Lacrosse is played by niggas.
Right. It's just like water. Hey, look. How many niggas play hockey?
As a matter of fact, lacrosse, the outfit was created by a melanated man as well.
Right, dumbass. We just don't have them. Hey, look, nigga, we didn't even have a lacrosse.
Don't forget hockey.
We didn't even have a lacrosse or a hockey team in my school. Dumbass.
Baseball.
That's how you know he. That's how you know he racist.
Hold on, let me say something else to another guy. Rob,
we've
been showing so much proof over here to make your head spin. Rob, your hillbilly ass have failed to show anything.
Man, he racist as fuck. If he grew up in all these inner cities, he'd know that our schools don't even have fucking lacrosse teams and hockey teams like that. Fuck is he talking about?
I'm talking about you personally. You're not even understanding.
Man, it don't. I understand what you're saying, fool. But if
Man,
you was a part
Negroes
of
in
the culture,
America invented hockey, dummy. According to the
dumbass
American
fool.
Indian
One of the greatest
Encyclopedia.
hockey players ever was a nigga. Fool.
You guys are totally delusional.
The greatest one ever was a nigga.
You also forgot to understand that, buddy. When it came to sports, bro, like we were doing this there are whole Olmec statues of people with balls, bro, and they had the football helmet with basketballs and helmets and stuff. Right. Then you gotta, since you want to talk about how many of us played lacrosse, of course they're not gonna put all of that in our communities because then it's gonna remind us of who we are, bro.
That type of shit is passed down genetically. So when a nigga get on the court and start flying,
let me tell you this, bro. Let me tell you this.
Are you Olmec or are you?
We listen, Rob. Let me tell you this, Rob. And this just the sure facts, Rob. We was splicing and doing genetic modifications to plants,
animals,
before your fucking race of bloodline white degenerate pale skins even popped up on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand that, Rob? We were doing genetic gene splicing before your kind existed, according to your people's science.
So more than likely, we created your ass, bro.
Shut up.
They created themselves, man. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Good grad. No, I believe it's the Frankenstein story. Motherfucker trying to create a motherfucker to do some shit.
I'm not arguing with nobody who came after we started genetically splicing plants.
That's what I'm saying. Because they
You're Johnny come lately.
That was my whole point.
Let me give a shout out to Junior Wazoo for the Cash App donation, and let me give a special shout out to Speak Up. The Fuck Up. Shout out to the Fuck Up.
You ain't Aboriginal.
Listen, what makes him bad is not that.
Hello, that nigga said I ain't arguing.
Hey, listen, I don't know who said it, but that's exactly what happened. It's some Frankenstein shit. And y'all don't understand, man. That's why I've been doing this series of test tube babies, anchorback babies, going back to the corn. Listen, going back to the Cabbage Patch Kids, which goes back to the children of the corn. Now, the reason I brought up the reason I brought up genetically modified plants is because one of the plants that we genetically modified was maize into corn. And not only doing that same time frame, years later, we genetically modified your Frankenstein ass. And now
Frankenstein name was Adam.
And guess what? This nigga named Adam too. Y'all didn't know that Rob's real name is
Adam.
I mean, it sounds real good, man. It get people get some likes and stuff. But
man, y'all niggas funny as hell, bro.
He starts talking.
Man, I'm sorry.
That nigga name was Adam. That nigga name was Adam, true.
He said your ass was genetically modified between the potato and sauerkraut, nigga. What the fuck?
I think a better question to ask is, what didn't you guys invent?
What? Step up closer to the mic, bro. Quit running.
Them dances that y'all be doing and shit at the Christmas party.
Hey Rob, I ain't even gonna lie. We just fuck with you, and I'm not fucking with you like as bullshit. And I'm actually very serious, but I'm just letting you know you love it here, Rob. You love us. We the most flyest, revered and mimic culture in the world. I know you might not agree with some of our sentiments because it hurt you, and as it should. So just enjoy niggas and entertaining you. Now, don't forget, you said you openly admitted that you are our mascot.
Man, listen,
you are our court jester. So you are open for scrutiny and entertainment amongst our gods.
100%. Listen, I'm a child of the 90s, man. So, you know what I'm saying? That's...
Rob, I know that you're learning more about yourself. You understand me? So I'm not here just to teach Aboriginals, because we have Johnny come lately pale skin, and I love to indulge in on your hillbilly nature and culture as well. So I'm not just here teaching about Aboriginal culture as ancient wise. I love to talk about your ancient culture as well. That's why I brought up inbreeding. That's why I brought up cannibalism. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I brought up raw meat eating. This is cultures that come from you. So I just want you to have this misunderstanding, Rob. I'm not
So,
here
so
to
okay, I have a question. So, Bab, you're saying that cannibalism did not exist on the North American continent?
You say what, bro? You kind of low, Rob.
Are you saying that cannibalism did not exist in the Americas
Hey, what time frame?
at any time frame?
No.
Yeah, it exists right now on this
Yeah.
continent. Yeah.
They sacrificed people. The fucking Mayans actually sacrificed
No,
people.
the
That's the
Mayans
shit y'all made up. Nah,
actually,
fam.
Hey,
That's
look,
out.
Rod. Hey, look, hold on.
that's
I can answer
lies.
that one.
See,
Nigga,
this
they
is
was
the problem, man.
That's
This
sacrificing
is the
lies.
problem.
invaders. And
This
people
is
Actually,
the
that was
problem.
living
listen,
on
Rob,
land.
Rob,
invaders.
Rob,
That's
Rob,
right.
Rob,
Invaders and niggas that got out of line.
you're partially right. You do have sacrifices going on. Wrong it wasn't technically the Maya. Look up your update research. This is Aztec culture. This is foreign people that come from your side of the country. Actually, they call these
Even
people
Native Americans did it.
they call these people
Nah.
Eurasian.
Native Americans ain't us, buddy.
Bro, you
They
take
call
out
these people Eurasian,
You're
bro.
not Native Americans, but you stole your
take
whole
out the
story.
heart of
You stole their whole
invaders, bro.
story. You're saying that you're in Cahokia, but you're not a Native American. Native Americans were in Cahokia, not
Bro,
you guys.
these
Native
Americans.
Americans. Hold on,
Listen,
hold on, hold
Rob,
on, hold on. Hey,
The
hey,
so-called
Rob,
Native
hold on, hold
Americans
on.
that you
Hey,
talking about are nothing but
hold on.
Siberians, my guy.
hey, hold on, hold
Hold
on one second. Let me just say
on.
this, bro, about Bo.
I got you, True, because I know this is your bag. I want you to get into this, but I just want to let people know a lot of these terms that we use colloquially, meaning right now, are misnomers. So if you don't have the ability to use critical thinking, cross-reference, and to go into entomology and other sources, you're going to be confused. So I'm allow my brother Truth to add clarity to this conversation. Go ahead, brother 111 Truth Searcher.
No, I don't think Rob is aware though that like up until the mid 1980s, up into the 1990s, that a lot of these so-called Native Americans, when they was asked who built these mounds, who built even down in Central and South America too, not just North America, when they asked who built these structures, who built these mounds, these cliff dwellings and shit, they had no idea. So they they made a fucking spooky story about some sky god coming in and building, but they admit they didn't build it. Secondly, bro, even with a language, they didn't even start having a language until the 1980s when they started doing the Native American language revival linguistics and shit, which means that a foreigner had to teach these niggas how to speak. So
Everything you're
all
saying
this
is a
shit,
lie.
hold
Everything
on,
you're
hold on.
saying is a
Nope,
lie.
nope,
You're a
nope, nope,
liar.
They
bro.
ain't had no
Bro,
pictures in the
bro,
Civil War either.
bro. Hold on, bro. I'm not saying take my word for it. I said something to you that you wasn't aware. All I say is, bro, go look it up for yourself. Come to your own conclusion. I ain't trying to force my understanding on you,
I have
but
looked it up.
I know
I
this.
have
No,
looked it up.
you haven't, bro. So
You
what
just
about
wait a
the
second.
1980 language revival for the Native American, for the First Nations?
Easy. You're trying to say that
How you don't
Native
know about
Americans.
that?
I do know about that. I'm about to explain to you. If you should be quiet for a second. Native Americans didn't have language until the 1980s. You're so ridiculously stupid that it's not even possible to have a conversation with you.
So what was the 1980 linguistic revival of the First Nations about then? What was it about?
It wasn't
Since you
about,
know.
it wasn't about Native Americans that were having a
So why would they call it a
language for
linguistic
1,000
revival,
years.
bro? Why would they call it a linguistic revival? That's the title
What
of it.
does revival mean? To bring something back that existed.
Back.
You're
So
an
that
idiot.
means that it
You're an
wasn't
idiot.
around no
Next,
more and they had to bring it back. How did they bring it back?
I don't know. I'm not part of the tribe, but I'm arguing the fact that
Right,
they had languages back
Who helped them bring it back?
You said the Native Americans had no languages.
Who helped them bring it back, bro?
Hey, Truth, he ain't trying to answer, big bro. Can
I
answer
know
the
he
question?
ain't, bro, because all this motherfucking Muskogee language, this Choctaw language, and Cherokee language, all that shit is modern, nigga. That shit came in the 1980s doing that linguistic revivals for the First Nations, nigga.
Shit, they ass modern, bro. They not even in
So who taught them that shit?
They
Who
not even
taught
in,
them
if
that
you look
shit?
up images of the Civil War, and everybody know so-called Indians fought in the Civil War, you're not gonna see no pictures of no so-called Native American today. All you see is white people and Negroes.
No, you see Native Americans too. There's Native
Bro,
Americans.
how many was in there though? Like, be realistic, bro. How many
You can
niggas
go look
was
it
in
up.
there?
It's actually written down. The Civil War is written down. You can go look it up. There was like 110,000 Native Americans with the feathers. The feathers, not froze.
You said what?
They had feathers, not froze.
Bro, get the hell out of here. You ain't running through no motherfucking war with feathers in your motherfucking head.
That's how they went to war. What are you talking about? They had fucking fellas.
Bro, listen, bro.
Rob,
Yo, Rob is
listen, Rob,
indoctrinated. He's
Oh my God!
So you telling me they made up a majority of the Confederacy?
You asking for the smoke, and motherfuckers is on your biscuit. And now you talking about go look it up. You supposed to have the fucking sources. You supposed to be here for the smoke.
But I seen images of images of the Confederacy.
Boy, see, that's the problem. That's the problem right there, bro, with niggas now.
Hold on. Now he in timeout. That's what happened when now you in a honky hole. Sit in there for you're gonna be in there for a minute. Now you in a honky hole. You are not the source. You are everything but the source. How can something that came after our scientifically ingenuity of plant gene splicing, how can you fucking even speak, bro? You just came late, bro. But we got corn older than you, boy. We got corn older than your whole kind. You understand me? We got niggas in zoot suits older than you, nigga.
I think he probably just butt hurt and he burned finding out the truth.
He like hockey. He going into that little pit where niggas go when they get out of line. What's that little thing in hockey?
Nah, he got to throw hands first.
Hey, Pete, because I was listening the other day. My bad, brother. I was listening the other day about the Civil War. I was listening about the other day about the Civil War, man. We talking about the Confederate flag is a Southern star. I'm like, no, that's the flag of the Chattanooga, my nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
It was the flag of all indigenous. Hey, look, that was a symbol. That was a symbol flag for all the indigenous tribes that fought in the motherfucking Civil War, bro.
Right,
exactly.
The motherfuckers.
And then at that too,
the Chickamaugas
how we
had
gonna have
that
a
flag.
Civil War? How we gonna have a Civil War with the North and the South and slave owners when most of them were still coming over here as immigrants? They was fighting us, bro. They ain't bro.
How often?
That shit got me fucking
heated,
heated, bro.
motherfucking Native American claiming that they're Confederate.
Rob, we got questions for you. You on the hot seat.
You don't see no Native Americans in them Confederate.
I want to answer all the questions. I want to
Okay, y'all ask all y'all questions.
Man, why you sound like a Mexican but look like a white boy?
You got to give us reference and source.
I still want him to indulge on the 1980 linguistic revival of the First Nations.
And I still want to see
you kind of low,
Rob. Native American in the Civil War.
Super low, Rob.
They're just reviving their language, the script.
Why, reviving it from what? Why do they have to revive something?
The same way that please stay calm. It's the same way that we have to revise the encyclopedia every now and then because new words are added and new linguistics. It's a simple thing, man. This is not nothing hard to figure out.
Oh my fucking God. Okay, bro, you got it. Yeah, oh my God.
Oh, well, let me ask you this. Why would they have to revive it if it was already there? Can I ask you that?
Well, it's the same way we revise science. We revise words. Like I said, the encyclopedia is revised every couple of years because new words are added. It's just the way it works, man. I don't know. I mean, it's just so simple to understand. It's not a conspiracy about it. Things are revised. That's why the word revised exists.
Not revised with an S. Revised, which brings back.
All right. So let me get some clarification. Let me get some clarification on why
revise and revive is two different meanings in words.
They was reviving extinct languages. Those was their exact words in the literature. Extinct.
And
so if something is extinct, that means it's not around no more. So how are you going to revive an extinct language? Who is the person to revive it if it's extinct?
Right. Once the last person.
Well, the only way that could ever happen. I'm sorry. The only way that could ever happen is if they found written text of something.
But how can they read it if they don't know how it sounds?
Look, bro.
How
look,
would
I just let me just add to what you're saying, big bro, real quick, because I understand completely what you're saying, and he definitely not answering that. If a people that spoke a language disappear or go extinct, somebody that speak a whole nother language can't come 1,000 years, 500 years, 100 years, not even 20 years after the fact, trying to read they shit and interpret it because nobody ain't got a translator.
I can explain that. It's the same way that we were able to translate the codex of the Dead Sea Scrolls, the codex of the Egyptian pyramids, the codex of the Sumerian text.
All
we've
that
done it. Oh, all the shit's fake. Okay, so the next
question. Yeah, bro, they claiming they did it, but they didn't do that shit.
Rob, hold on. Let me get some clarifications. Okay, Rob, this is to you, brother. All right.
Fucking white dude.
If something is if something is extinct, right, which means it's no longer around, no one speaks it whatsoever. Who is reviving the shit if there's no one around that speak the language?
But you know what they do?
That
They
is a very
find
good
a
question.
hole.
I'll give you that.
Hey,
That's a
Rob.
very good question. Unless there's text, like I said, to go off of. But if there's no text,
But
it's very questionable.
But Rod, but peep game though, how can you read the text of a lost language and there's no one to understand the text?
That's my whole point.
Well, I can explain to you because there's actually scientific methods of doing that. Just like I said, the same.
Bro, these motherfuckers
put a
said
false
the
name
image
on
of
it.
a vulture
They say
was
anybody.
awe.
Ain't
Was
no way.
fucking awe.
That's why I say right now the meta
that shit bullshit.
Shit is fake.
It's bullshit.
Because you can't revive something that's lost, bro.
Right.
It's like this, right?
Look, the image.
Look,
You can't even translate
we
it
know
into-
they can find we know they can find an ancient cell, maybe frozen in the glaciers and shit, and they're able to revive it, do DNA genetics and shit, basically cloning and shit. We know that's scientific.
Let me. I want you to ask.
Hold on. I'm done, bro.
I just want you to ask that
My bad. You
question
got it.
again, big brother. Truth, because he's running and he's playing semantics again. You ask, how did they revive it? And as he alluded to answer, he kept saying revise. The term revise and revive have two totally separate definitions.
That's a fact.
Well, for sure.
The word revise means to alter and print. The word revive, it means to restore consciousness or give energy to. So we have two totally different definitions. And so what he's asking you is, how did they revive this particular language, brother? Are you going to answer that, Rob?
I think his mic muted.
No, it's not muted.
They doing what they always
I think somebody
do.
was
They
calling.
lie.
Somebody was calling them, but we'll give him a chance to come back to it. Like I said, he's gonna have to explain that. And then, like he said, when he even went into his answer, he said, "Oh, they made alterations and changed words." And no, that's revised. We didn't ask you that. So I just want to make that clear because they play these semantic word games, and I pay attention.
And another thing that he said was if they find all written text, but if there's no one that speak the language, how can you fucking read? That's like right now. If a nigga put a book in Arabic in front of me, bro, I cannot revive that shit. I would need someone that actually speak and read Arabic to help me to revive the shit.
More than that, then you gonna need a motherfucker to speak.
The fact of the matter is this right here, though, right? They tell you these languages are extinct, which means there is no one around that speak or read the language. So now we got to figure out how the fuck is you able to revive something that no one speaks or read? How can a person that don't understand it revive some shit? And at the end of the day, it tells you who helped revive it, and these people was fucking foreigners.
And then on top of that, bro, you can't translate a language that was created thousands of years ago into the English with fucking 26 letters, and we know that images is 1,000 words or more. You can't just translate an image that tell a whole story into a fucking letter. That shit is goofy as hell. It don't even make no damn sense, bro. It don't make no sense at all. I can't come.
The fact of the matter is
fact.
Like the brother in the chat put, they decipher Sanskrit. Well, Sanskrit actually had lettering and pronunciation that was similar in other languages that was close to it. So they didn't fully revise that. They basically showed the correlations and used that and built on a new language to help do it. The thing is, when it came to the shit over here, they didn't have that. They didn't have a correlation.
Hey,
that's why
quick.
you will find that. Hold on, I'm almost done. Hey, one, my bad, bro. That's why when people be like, oh, you know, some of they words and language was similar to Arabic. Oh, some of they shit was similar to Hebrew. Some of they shit was similar to this and similar to that, but they haven't been able to prove that shit. That is just highly suggestive.
Yeah, a motherfucker named
So
Chef
if they
shit they
revived it,
comparing it
what
with.
is it revived from?
Right, and then the
They
nigga
the
Chef
shit they
Pelion.
comparing it to. Yo, you gonna let me talk, bro?
Nah, go ahead, bro.
Like,
It's
I
a
mean,
lag. I didn't hear you at
like,
first.
no,
Go
I
ahead.
mean, I'm sorry about that because I'm just trying to just add to the conversation, right? The shit that they comparing it to, they haven't even deciphered that, and they creating whole paragraphs and trying to translate it in its entirety, and they don't even understand the language that they're comparing it to. They haven't
Hey,
even
A1, let me
translated
ask you a
half of the
question,
shit that they
A1.
said.
Hey, A1, let me ask you a question real quick. Are dead and extinct synonymous with each other?
I mean, dead, yeah. If you got to revive something from the dead, and if you got to revive something that's
No,
extinct, yeah,
don't even talk about the
extinct would be.
revive, bro. We just gonna deal with these two words, dead and extinct. What do extinct mean, bro?
I mean, extinct mean no longer around, and the same thing with dead.
What
If
do
you
dead
dead,
mean?
nigga, that's the end of your chapter. That's the end of your chapter. Shit,
So not a
it's over with.
coincidence. Why the fuck would you ask if they said dead or extinct? Not a coincidence when them shits
He
is one and
playing
the
with
same.
semantics. Truth. He playing with semantics. See, in 2023, it's like this, man. It's simple for me, man. You niggas who in this community who be doing a lot of this trolling shit, and even some of these Aborigines, because a lot of you Aboriginal motherfuckers, I ain't gonna say y'all, but just motherfuckers in general. Like we had the situation with this clown last night, right? A lot of motherfuckers, man, y'all morals ain't intact, man. A lot of niggas be saying just anything, inviting women and doing all this shit to your generals. Like, you niggas shouldn't be around. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I don't have friends. I don't even really associate myself with lewd. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who be doing all that lewd shit. You know what I'm saying? So even the conversation we had with this guy or whatever, we thought he came back around. We thought he, you know what I'm saying? He made amends to himself. He trying to work on himself because a lot of motherfuckers got mental issue or mental health problems. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you never want to make fun of nobody who dealing with something like that. But at the same token, it's like, you got to have some restraint on yourself as well, even when we having these conversations. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of motherfuckers, they oppressed. A lot of motherfuckers, they obsessed with this information, and even the ones that's within this community. So we definitely need to work on that. And that's everybody. Everybody need to work on themselves. You know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. But some people or some people acts is not gonna be tolerated any further, man. At least for
Well,
me. I
not a
don't know about nobody
coincidence.
else.
Not a coincidence. It said that the language was extinct. Is that clarification for you, brother? It said extinct in the literature. Didn't say dead. It said extinct.
So
So I
something
hope
that's
that
extinct,
clarified for you.
something that's extinct, can you bring back to life? You heard me, Truth? I don't think he heard me. It's something that's extinct, can it be brought back to life?
No. Not
Okay,
language
so that's.
wise. No, not language wise.
But if you dead, a dead person or a dead
You
bird
can't
or a
bring that
dead
nigga back to
child,
life
that
either.
shit must. Exactly. So it's pretty
Nah, you
much the
can't.
same goddamn thing.
No. Yeah,
You got
you
them
can
flip
splice the
flop. You got them
motherfucker.
flip flop.
No, I was just saying you probably
Well,
can
yeah, you
splice some
can
shit.
clone the nigga. Yeah, I
Got
give
on
you
me.
that.
You can
You can
revive
splice
a
some
dead
shit.
person,
Yeah,
but you
you can
can't
splice
revive
But
an
some
extinct
shit.
the
person.
literature and the shit I was talking about earlier, it said extinct. So we ain't
Right,
gotta
right,
argue between what's dead and extinct. That shit said
right.
extinct.
And he say
It didn't say
linguistically.
dead.
Right,
Yeah, it
linguistically.
said
Hell
Cause it'd be
no,
some,
it
bro.
said extinct.
After the last person die
it'd
who
be some
speak
shit
that
if I see
shit,
a
it's a
caveman
wrap.
walking around.
It's a wrap. Once the last person who's speaking that shit die, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. Even if you spoke a whole
Yeah.
nother language, I'ma still need to explain my shit to you. Like, if you speak
If you
Arabic and I
wasn't
speak
there,
English, exactly.
yeah.
We still gonna need somebody to
If you wasn't,
translate this into that.
if you don't find a written oral report from them individuals and that name explain the exact or even the alphabet, you can't compare it to some shit and then say, okay, well we think it was these people and create all. Listen, they created a lot of these different historical groups of people. The Arcadians, they're all these same fucking people. The Sumerians, the Phoenicians, they're all the same fucking people, bro. But they try to make it so confusing to where when you do see one, and if you Google them, Google the images are all the fucking same.
Right.
So it's like, they creating history, my dude. They don't know. They haven't never been able to crack ancient Sumerian or ancient Phoenician. So how the fuck there's no alphabet or alphabet that's put together that you really can say that this is exactly what each of these alphabetic expressions mean. There's no way you can do that.
And then language is based on frequency. I think you got like I think the two lowest ones is alpha and beta. So we speaking on damn near the lowest frequency that we can be. We using the 26 letters of the alphabet. That's what I'm saying. The shit is diminished. It's downsized. So you can't take a complex, a highly sophisticated ancient language and try to translate it into the alphabet. It's not gonna work like that. It just don't work like that. It's common sense.
That's a fact. Definitely can.
But do we agree that the English language is ours too?
Can you say that? Can you say that again?
Is ours because look. Hey, look.
Oh yeah.
22 letters. Look, 22 letters out of the English language come from the Hebrew language, and that language come from the Phoenicians.
Right.
So it's like at some point in time, you got to make these connections.
Mm-hmm.
But the English language came from the Norman. The Norman people.
Nah. It came from different. It came from German and different indigenous tribes in America. It was like damn near 30 tribes.
The Norman. I got you, bro.
No, you right. But I'm saying each tribe is their own individual tribe. That's what made the language so diverse. But like it was damn near 30 different tribes, and they mixed the shit with German.
Right. Because the original.
But today it's mixed with a whole bunch of shit because we still add to it. I remember in school, motherfuckers was telling me that ain't wasn't a word, but we said the shit so much that they end up putting it in the dictionary anyway.
You ever heard of the Yorkshire?
Yeah, Yorkshire, yeah.
Yeah, Yorkshire, right? Yorkshire.
Yeah.
That's you can find them people in ancient, New York, what we call New York today. Those were the first people in what you call in New York.
Right, but wasn't New York called New Amsterdam?
Yeah, it was called Belgium Amsterdam. That was where the first White House was at. That's where the first White House was at. And you had Mu Ali and the brother who designed the in Washington D.C. He designed the Washington D.C. Benjamin Banneker Bay. That's where you get. That's who those two people became Prince Hall. That's what you know what I'm saying. So I'm trying to give y'all some history.
I can see that.
I want to give y'all some history on how a lot of this stuff is already here.
Yeah,
it was set up here. And then like before the 1800s, right? It translated over to what you call Africa today, Kabbalah. Because see, all this stuff originated from over here.
Yeah,
you know
we've been saying that. Yeah.
You can tell that. You can tell that because everybody come over here and come to our schools and take all of this shit back to where the fuck they just came. Like say, Dubai wasn't even Dubai 60 years ago, or Tokyo, Japan. They had to come over here and take them sciences back. Them niggas are still living in huts and shit.
Right.
And listen, just to add some shit, like the first White House under my information was in Philadelphia.
Shit, facts. I believe them probably during that time frame, but on some real shit, bro. Like, shit, it's a lot. I feel like our people had an infrastructure all through this motherfucker. Like, cause when you look at the buildings, like them ancient buildings that we was talking about, all of them motherfuckers built the same. So you can tell it's coming from the same source, damn near. And all of them buildings had to be of some type of importance. For the motherfuckers to be what they is.
Mic check.
And
Right,
be how they
man.
is. They had to be.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, man. This was a dope ass live stream. First one of 2023. Y'all, I want to say appreciate everybody that's on the panel, man. Let me give a big shout out to my big brother A1, man, aka Ahanu TL. Shout out to Melanated Gifted. Shout out to True Food 111 True Searcher, my big brother. Well, 2023. Well, I ain't gonna say the new year, but 2023.
Shit, new season, goddamn me.
Yeah, the official new year for autochthonous beings and aboriginal ones that come from the soil will be in March when spring and all the new plants started to rise again from the soil as well. So that's
So
the
when we gonna start? When we gonna
me?
start jamming? When we gonna start jamming on the 22nd of March, man?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I
Anybody hear
got
me?
something big. I got something big we putting together. Don't
Hey,
trip.
Aboriginal
That's what
Power.
we need to do.
Aboriginal Power.
Can
Yeah,
anybody hear me?
yeah. Hold on just a second, brother Yankee. I got you, brother. You dropped some heat too, though. I
No,
appreciate
I'm
that.
finna. I want to get your email so I can send you over some sources, bro. So,
Okay, it's
you know
right
what I
here
mean?
on the screen, ticking across. It's the Zelly the Don. It's right here ticking across the screen. If you're watching it on YouTube, I don't know if you can see it on the panel, but it's ticking across at the bottom
Can you
of the
hear me?
screen.
Anybody hear me?
I'll put it in a private chat if you can't see it, brother. No problem.
Anybody hear me? Anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you here, Billy. Hold on just a second. We're gonna get to
Oh, I'm
you.
sorry, man. I've been blabbing
You
all the time.
still on the hot seat. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. If y'all can hear me loud and clear, drop a fire emoji in the chat. I do want to allow everybody a chance to speak. UTLS, man, you get the chance to speak real quick, man. You fresh on the panel. So we about to get ready to get out of here in a second, though. I just want to give everybody a shout out. Peace to everybody that came through. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Y'all know tomorrow we will be breaking down part 2 to the ancient history of Louisiana. From pyramids, from pyramids to apartments. We will be doing part 2 to that. So make sure y'all tap in. UTLS, you got the floor.
What's up? Peace, AP. Peace,
Well,
everybody
hey,
on the panel, in the chat.
UTL, you from Ohio, bro?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. You sound like Sir Drop a little bit, man. I swear to God, y'all gotta be in close proximity or something, man.
Man, that's what I was coming up here to talk about, man. How y'all was talking about the languages and everything, man. We are the originals, man. They can't translate those languages without us resonating our energy, man, and our spirits on that stuff, bro. So all that stuff coming from us, man. But I had dropped a little video in the chat, man, that I wanted the family to check out so you can really realize what's going on with us, man. It's like everybody against us right now, man. And if we don't come together and keep doing what we doing, spreading the message, it's gonna be over for us, man. Real talk, bro. It's just a short little video, bro, like 2 minutes. But even like that stuff,
Where'd you put
dude,
it
you
at?
know, talk about
Oh, you put it
in the
in there?
private chat. Yeah, like
I'm
all
pulling
that
it
stuff,
up now.
dude. All that stuff, dude, talking about, man, and Revo and Rob and them, bro. The video is gonna break it down on why they talking like that.
All right, let's watch it real quick. Fair use, fair use, fair use. I do not own copyright to this video. I am playing this video for entertainment and educational purposes. I am protected under Section 207 under the Copyrights Fair Use Act. Fair use. Everybody mute up, please. Respectful for the family. Everybody mute up.
Is the sky so beautiful in the land of your King George? Not exactly, Baba. You see stars that we do not see. And we see stars that you do not see. Amazing. Everywhere we look. Down, up. Our peoples are different. Yet you ask that to come together. Or this nation you speak of, the fruit of our alliance, who would govern it? There would be representatives sent out from our king, who, together with you, would deliberate, make laws, see to the needs of the people. Your people, would know the needs of my people, we would learn each other's needs. How would we live in this nation? As neighbors, village near village. And how would these villages be placed? Zulu, English, Zulu, English, Zulu. The land is vast, Baba. There's plenty of room for all. Without crowding, Febana, you mean Zulu, English. Until our needs become fair.
That nigga really look like Shaka Zulu too. I ain't even bullshit.
I see. But what would happen, Febana, if after many generations, the children of your children were still unable to learn the needs of my people? If their stars remained different, would they then leave to go back to the lands where you came from? Or would they have learned to love this land so deeply that no other land could be home? What would happen, Febana, if this land, without crowding, became crowded? Which of those unborn children would then be called African? Yours or mine?
That's it right there, AP, bro. Basically what they were saying, let's get together and go to America, put government on these people and take over and live side by side. Then he was breaking down, what about in Africa? Will y'all take over? And then at the end, when it paused, he said, whose kids after generations gonna be called African? Yours or mine? Bro, that was powerful. That's a deleted scene in Roots right there, man.
If that's what you got out of that scene,
It showed
sorry for you.
it showed the meat they was cooking like y'all was showing earlier and everything, man.
Yeah,
It's just the movie.
they also
but you see the
disprove
English.
they also disprove flat Earth in that scene too when he says we see different stars.
Damn, that's a deleted scenes from Roots, though. Talk about
Yeah, they did. They took
Shaka
that out,
Zulu.
bro. That was so
Shaka Zulu.
for
Right.
Shaka Zulu. My bad, Shaka Zulu.
Yeah, that's why I call it Shaka Zulu.
That was
That's
deep, bro. That showed how the English got with the Africans and they came over, bro. You know, like I say, bro,
So I
we
got a
was
question
British
about that though.
and we was
I got
Aboriginal.
a question about
There's
that,
no
right?
America in the head. That was not about America.
So I got a question about that, right? So down in my, my home city, New Orleans, right? They got the Zulu tribe up there too. So which one is it?
They're descendants
Bro,
from the tribe of Zulu.
it was the slave trade in Zulus that got with the English. I wouldn't even say if it was the name of the real tribe, but basically with that movie, why they deleted it, bro, what it's talking about. I'm just getting on that point. You can name the tribes, you can do whatever, bro. That broke it down. That's why it's deleted.
Nah, that's some shit right there, man. I appreciate that. We're gonna probably end it on that note, man. So shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, man. Shout out to A1, shout out to everybody on the panel. Make sure y'all be aware, stay vigilant, stay dangerous. It's your brother Aboriginal Power, and we out. Peace.
Yeah. Hey man, all I'm saying is, nigga, you always got something to say. It's like you don't shut up.
On the track.
A lot of niggas died 1865. Single Michael fled, how I ain't gon' let it ride. Everybody hollering, black was never on your side. They do maps to tell your apps where you sleep at night. They put that white man on. Got you begging them for answers like that white man know. Had you swearing you was African, that's that white man home. Had you proud to be a savage, that's that white man's zone. And I ain't talking shit, this by definition. And being savage was our nation, y'all be non-existent.